Hello and welcome to the School of Nerdcraft and Nunnery. I am your headmaster, Magic Sheep, and this is Magic Academy. Welcome in. If you heard me talk about tequila shots, yes, that was me.
Magic's encouraging us to drink on the job, guys. Yeah. It's okay.
Apparently, he wants us to
get that once already.
Here at Magic Academy Productions LLC.
Yeah, Churney already did that. Churney has practice.
It's what we have to do to I don't know. So hello, welcome in, my beautiful people. I saw Leaked Prism, SG Wonder, JB Ransom, Midnight Heather, hey, Sir Lug, and everyone else in the cast. Oh, and Charlie isn't a weirdo. I see that. We have today, who got first? Leaked Prism in with the first.
Oh my God, I'm shocked.
Notification Squad is Midnight Heather, Sir Luke, SG Wonder, Dick Berg, and Charlie isn't a weirdo. So I am so excited that you guys were all here.
I will forever apologize to you, Duck. I'm so sorry. I will never live it down. I did not know I had so much power that this meme would continue until the end of time. I am so sorry, my friend.
Charlie, consider it your introduction into shitposting.
I don't know if it's. I don't know why it didn't happen earlier for them, but I love it. I appreciate it, and Duck loves me. I'm allowed to. So, welcome in.
If I'm not allowed to put hashtag justice for Dickberg on Twitter, you're definitely not.
I'm gonna sign up for Twitter real quick, guys. I'll be right back.
Thank you, Doofus. Thank you, Forearm Daddy.
If you don't know, we have amazing memes made by Doofus in our meme channel. Thank you so much for all of those. I need to grab some. I haven't even seen some of these. But you can always join our Discord, !point Discord, or pop down below. Wow, we have so many updates. Since last we were on, we are on podcast things. We are podcasters now. So if you want to see us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, IFM, I don't know them all. I don't listen to podcasts often. But there's like 10 of them we're on. So like that's a mood. Unfortunately, we did take down Call of the Netherdeep because it was in a video format and they only accepted audio format, which kind of makes sense for being a podcast. But if you want to see our videos, we do have them over on the YouTube, and we are growing really fast over the YouTube. We just passed 250 over on the YouTube, which is a pretty good milestone for us, and I'm very excited for that. And Patreon, you can see the beautiful Tipsy Tigers exclusive. How many keywords can I throw in? Behind the scenes preamble of their memory before the setting of the campaign. And
spoiler alert, it's sad.
Well, I put the two saddest ones first. It's gonna get better.
It's always sad when you have depression.
So I do have a theme. I have a plan. I have a big plan. But we do have Churney's Calyx and Tipsy's Diana's up there right now. And they have both done absolutely phenomenal. I highly recommend you give it a listen. If you subscribe at the lowest tier, it gets you in because I want to make sure that you have access to that. I don't want to gatekeep that shit. It's too good. Alrighty. Well. Any other update? Later this week, we have Hunger Games. Yeah, that's right. We're doing Hunger Games. I learned about this.
We're doing a Hunger Games simulator, where we're going to be plugging in a whole bunch of Magic Academy characters, and it's going to be super fun, and you should check it out on Saturday.
Wait, hang on. I didn't know that part. Hang on a second. What are you doing to my porn today?
Oh, we're just we're killing our darlings and throwing them headfirst into a Hunger Games simulator. It's genuinely really fun, and it's fun. I promise you, it is a good time.
Funnier than it should be.
Magic will finally get to kill my character like he tried to do so many times.
I can't wait for Ao and Naday to fight in the Hunger Games.
Yes! We have to put our relationship behind us.
Very excited for all of that. we're gonna learn together. You're gonna get my dumbass commentary and some dumbass commentary from Lore as Evelyn runs it and hates us for inviting us on this. So
No, I'm
Evelyn's
so
gonna run it and
excited.
it's gonna be adorable, and they're gonna be very like well educated and learned about everybody. And Magic and I are gonna be like, yeah, fuck that bitch. So
10 out of 10, good content. You should go see it.
It's gonna be a good time. Please tune in on Saturday at 1 Eastern.
Oh, and then last thing, don't forget to dump your points into the community challenge that is going on right now. If you would like us to do a evil D&D mini series, probably about 3 to 5 sessions we're looking at. We are running a little thing over there. I know it's not often that we see people do an evil D&D series, and so I'm kind of excited to really play into some dark. I might make it a little Cthulhu horror-esque. Maybe we'll see. We'll see.
God, it's Lovecraft.
We like some good Eldritch horror for sure.
It's something I've never done, so it tests my skills. And what better time to do it than live in front of a bunch of people? All right, so you guys ready for today?
No, but I'm happy about it.
Let's go.
All right, let's
I'm
go
hearing
ahead.
That's about it.
We're going to get started in today's episode of Odyssey of the Dragonlords. We last left off our adventurers, well, starting their adventure. They were all called by carriage, and they all complied very willingly because they had no choice, to hop into the carriage and end up at the Sour Vintage. Stepping off, Kreia being the first one. Each one enters the Sour Vintage, kind of gets acclimated, and we see that they kind of get pulled together by a not so well-known face, Kira, a poet, we will say. And they learn that the Oracle Versi has pulled them together because they are heroes of the prophecy and must prove to Versi and Kira that they are indeed the people they've seen in the visions. The party, kind of annoyed that they have to prove themselves, end up going and chasing after a boar, the great boar who had been tarnishing the heartlands. They wait for a minute, they speak to some of the local villagers and get a sense of the danger and see what people have done to mitigate this issue and fight the boar, learning that the beast is quite mighty. They set off, getting interrupted on their journey by a group of centaurs, and find the great boar in a cave with smoke billowing out. You all decided to be very witty, I will say. It was one of the most interesting fights I've had. I really enjoyed it. And half of you climbed up trees and you set a trap. You put a big wire in front of the cave so that the boar would get pulled out, and Kreia imaged a illusion to taunt the boar over the wire. I think 3 of you went up in trees. I forget who, but that's not the matter. Climbing up in the trees, the boar rushes out towards the illusion as you guys start to fight it off. Adrian gets terribly confused by the fumes coming off of the great boar and plays stab with Tatiana.
Ooh, please call it anything other than Adrian plays stab with Tati.
Yeah.
Not that Adrian's not hot, but honey, no.
They reminded the DM that Adrian actually has 2 attacks on their turn, which just made it harder for them, but it did happen. Not you. Other people in the party.
I know, they're just trying to get me killed.
I'm sorry, I stabbed my friend.
Then they managed to overcome the boar. As the boar started bleeding out from exhaustion, it ended up falling to the ground in front of Tatiana and Diana, I believe. Diana going down a few times. 1 time? 2 times? Twice. After stabilizing, they talk to Kira, and Kreia admits that they realize that Kreia is indeed the god of trickery and music.
Kira's the god.
Kira, not Kreia.
Kira's, yeah, that's what I said. And usually I have a script, but I'm making this up.
You're doing great, sweetie.
I'm doing great. My memory's wonderful. Then you guys decided to sacrifice the boar to, I believe, Mitros.
Yes.
all receiving a charm of heroism, and decided to head back to the Sour Vintage to gather their belongings, recoup for the day, and set out for the Oracle, the Temple of Sidon, where the Oracle remains. And you woke up and you're headed there now. Who is going to be party lead for this journey? All right,
Oh, it's a
Tatiana.
Tati.
You're pointing at Freya on the streams.
Well, no.
Listen, I pointed at you to begin with, and then I was like, I don't know which direction anything is.
Diana is the muscle of this group. Diana will take the back and just stand there with her arms folded as the tallest one, and she will only step in if it goes far enough that she has to be called.
Tatiana,
Hello.
would you make me a survivor roll?
Oh, I
It
fucking
should
would
have
love
been
nothing
me.
more.
The ranger just goes, well.
And I do need to know, how quickly are you guys trying to get to the Oracle? Are you guys going at a moderate, slow, or fast pace?
I would assume moderate. Oh God, what'd you get?
A nat 20.
Natural 20.
Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent.
First roll of the game, baby.
That just means we survive indefinitely, right?
Yes,
Right.
exactly.
More
We
survival
can
You
now
ascend to
never
godhood,
die.
you're good.
And you're
Up to
dead.
level 20.
You guys are on your way over to the Temple of Sidon, where the Oracle remains, and you see a small shrine off on the road. It's centered right in the middle of the road, and passerbys kind of just go around it, and you see the tracks kind of weave around it. It's a simple gravestone altar with a golden laurel wreath with 5 stars on it. On top are several items: a few silver coins in an ornate bowl, several candles, a ribbon tied to a wooden stick, a bouquet of dried healing herbs, and a healing potion hidden near the base. What do you guys do?
This is I'm sorry, my computer went a little fritzy. This is a gravestone?
It's a shrine to a god.
Okay, yeah, I think I just go, don't touch anything.
Yeah, we should probably leave it be. I mean, it might be a safe bet to maybe throw a silver piece in.
Cal, what were you thinking?
I was wanting to look to see if I recognized any of the offerings or any markings on it.
Yeah, make me a
I
religion
also
check.
would like to do that. Either help Cal with that or also roll. Magic?
Yeah, you can also make the roll. Sorry.
Okay.
I absolutely heard that, and my brain just deprocessed. Single threading over here.
Where'd my character sheet go?
It says something about the difference between you and me, because my brain said, yeah, most things are single threaded. Like, it's really difficult to make a double threaded screw. You meant in programming and computer life.
My brain
It's
hyper
possible if
threads.
you
I
believe
know.
yourself.
You should have let me give the help action because that's a 7.
Okay.
Or no,
I
that's a
got a
9.
13.
13. Kreia, you notice that this is one of the 5 major gods represented in the 5 stars.
I, Evelyn, think I know which one this is.
Okay. Calix, you notice specifically, you notice that the golden laurel wreath means something. But you're unable to remember which one, unless you think your character would know. Which
I definitely think that Cal would remember Valis.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Is Valis the one that you said you thought I believed in? Talking in character to Cal.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No.
I'm sorry. I don't have a lot of familiarity. I appreciate your patience. Which god is this?
This is a shrine to Valus, the goddess of wisdom.
Oh,
Often seen with a golden laurel wreath and the 5 stars.
right. And Tati worships Mitros, and Kyra is the music one. For a moment, you just see like the formulas going across Diana's face as she tries to remember which god is what, so she doesn't get cursed.
What are you guys doing? Walking by?
I think we need to
Tossing
put it.
an offering.
Yeah. Even Diana knows that. I think I look at you, Tati, and you, Kreia, and Cal. I feel like Adrian, you're the only reason I don't look at you is I have never heard you say anything about worshiping. But I look at the other 3 because I know that you all have expressed that knowledge, and I defer to you. I do not know what we would offer such a goddess.
Tell her a story.
A story about what?
Anything.
About anything. She may
Well.
not be a bard, but she was a keeper of histories and knowledge.
I suppose I could tell one unless any of you wanted to.
Well, being the writer and storyteller, I was going to take a crack at it.
I step back.
And I want to tell. I would like to a bit lyrically tell a tale of 5 new heroes defeating a scary boar. And that is the little offering that I make, is tell a little story.
Okay. Make me a performance check.
Yes. Good. Okay.
Gotta make sure to use those for you.
Yes, please, and thank you.
Let's see. I was going to see if I have an instrument in my... I don't think I ended up picking up an instrument in my starting equipment.
I have an instrument.
That's an 18.
Because I was going to offer the help action, but...
As you recant your story, Kreia, how do I want to do this? I'm not gonna be as super nice. I'm just gonna give it to you, Kreia, because you're the one that did it. The next saving roll you do, you can re-roll it if you'd like.
Oh, cool.
You feel kind of the moment of Valus's light, and you kind of get a sense that you feel heard.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I don't mean
That made me feel warm.
Yeah, like I mean it like in a very like sincere way, because that is very much something that's important to Kreia, is that feeling of being heard. And yeah, so that's nice. Well, I think Valus was a fan of that, so I'll write that one down, put that in the ye old poetry book, and I think we're good to go. Unless anybody else wants to try it, wants to, give a little something.
It was you telling the story. I'm not surprised it was good.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
I think I'll put just a piece of silver, just as a,
Okay.
as customary offering.
I just relight all the candles and kind of clean it up. So
Okay.
I put down a shiny rock.
fair enough.
Okay.
Oh, come on, gods don't like shiny rocks.
Smite. No.
Adrian gets cursed immediately.
Adrian over here penguin pebbling the gods.
Someone put that on a bumper sticker. I'm penguin pebbling the gods.
I will also put down a silver.
Okay. As you continue on the rest of your journey, it's about another half journey day to the Oracle. You're going to get there. It's going to be darker. But before we get there, Tati, make me another survival check. I see a meme incoming. Yes.
His brain is already processing. 21.
21. Okay. You see, as you guys continue to go across the road, you guys are trotting like a road most traveled. You guys aren't trying to find a unique path there. And you find a boar that's laying on the side of the road. Its belly is covered in bluish mushrooms. And I'm going to let you know that as with such a high roll, Tati, that you know those mushrooms for their psychedelic effects, and are not something you should easily touch.
I'm trying to figure out the best way to go about that information, because I do have a tiny mushroom eating satyr following me.
It's quite a vibrant color.
Yes.
Can I look at it and see if I know what it is?
I would like to steer you away from it. The fuck? No.
I just want to see what it is.
I think that
They're so cool. I want to see
Then
what
I'm
it
gonna
is.
hold your shoulders, and you can look, but you cannot touch.
Okay. Tati, I promise, no touching, only looking.
You're looking at him.
I'm looking.
You're not moving. You can look though.
Okay.
Are you going to investigate them anyway? Or are you just going to look at them?
Well, looking is a form of investigation.
Well,
like,
that's right. I just want to understand if you actually want to look for information, or if you're just going to be like,
I do actually want information on these mushrooms.
Okay.
I'm not just being a little shit.
You could make me a nature or investigation check.
That's questionable.
Is the boar breathing?
Make me a perception or investigation.
May I possibly help Cal with this, because I am quite familiar with beasts? I can maybe walk around and see if Cal misses anything.
Misses if they're breathing?
Well, sometimes you can't tell because of the breathing pattern of the chest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
Thank you.
That's much better than what I first got.
I got a 1.
Got a 1. Okay. Cal?
I got a 14.
Okay. Cal, you think that it's dead. It doesn't seem to be alive. And Kreia, you recant that you've ingested a similar mushroom once before that looked kind of similar.
I've seen something similar to this, but that's never a good thing to go on when it comes to mushrooms. There's a lot of mushrooms that are lookalikes to other. There are a lot of mushrooms out there that are lookalikes. That one of them will be either like a neutral or like okay, and the other one, if you get it mixed up, and they can be very, very similar. You get it mixed up, you're dead. So
every mushroom is a once in a lifetime experience.
Or
Exactly.
you can just get the simple ones and make stew out of them, but I have a very different experience than you two do.
Oh, there are mushrooms that look like the simple ones that will turn you the colors. Pretty cool.
So
think I'm going
essentially,
to pass.
one will make it feel like you're meeting the gods. The other one is actually making you meet the gods.
Yeah.
It's really good.
And I don't know which one this one is. To be quite honest with you, it could be fine. It could be death. I have
But-
no idea.
Seeing as the boar seems fairly inert,
It does
it
not
it
look like
seems
it's...
to be the latter.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean...
Toddy, what do you think?
I told you not to touch them. That's exactly what I think.
Okay. Yeah, I say we listen to Tati and not touch them. Probably for the best.
Awkward moment when I really don't know anything other than don't touch the thing. But don't do it. I don't know why, but you can't do it. That's pretty much it.
So
When
are
I
you
tried
guys...
the one that's similar to this one, I saw a checkerboard pattern that the colors on that thing you would not believe. Literally, because I don't think that they actually exist on this plane.
See, to me, that just seems like a distraction.
No, it's fun.
It keeps me from doing the things that I need to do.
Adrian is gonna kind of like
Don't you
kneel
need to have
down
fun
with the group.
sometimes?
Kneel down with the group, kind of inspecting, making it just kind of checking out, and I'd like to try and pocket a few without anybody noticing.
Adrian!
Okay. Go ahead and make me a sleight of hand check. I do need to know where the rest of you guys are right now. In vicinity of this. Are you guys starting to walk away?
Probably would start to walk away as soon as I
Are you guys...
was like, I don't want anything to do with these.
I would say because I've been staying in the back, I'd be waiting for Adrian to go in front of me.
Okay.
Cal is still somewhat close to the boar, deep in thought, looking at like how much of the mushroom is like on the boar and stuff. Like
Okay.
having deep thoughts. What's happening is Cal is trying to figure out if it's worth trying to harvest it as a poison distillate or not.
Okay. What'd you get, Adrian?
Same brain, to be honest. I'm trying to determine whether or not I need this.
9.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna
Does
slap you in the
anyone
back of
have
the
a
head.
passive perception of 9?
I mean, hang on. How do I find it again?
You don't. It actually works.
No, shut up. Where on Foundry do I find it?
I'm gonna slap him in the back of the head.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I actually have something for this, I think.
So, Adrian.
Hold on. I'm going to use knowledge from a past life. And I'm going to add a d6 to that.
Okay.
Okay, now I actually need to know where my passive is.
It should be all the little numbers. So in the grayed out numbers in parentheses.
That's cool. So
that's
it's got
very cool.
interesting. It's funny to think about the passives for some of these because it'll have like your passive for athletics.
I was just thinking that.
My passive athletics is 13.
You know what I think of for passive athletics? It's the kid who's not paying attention in dodgeball.
Oh, yeah, just be
Yeah.
a punk. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the are you going to notice enough to move out of the way if you are in dodgeball, or like you get it's the hey, I need to toss you the car keys, but you weren't ready to get the car keys. Do you actually catch them or not?
So
See, that feels less athletics and more dexterity, but we'll talk about that later. What did you get, Adrian?
that brings me up to a 13.
Yes, it doesn't beat my passive perception.
Okay. So, everyone sees it.
I just look at you, Adrian. I just go, "What are you doing?"
Straight up, I stick to my guns.
Oh.
Adrian kind of has deer in the headlights, like trying to snake out the dagger to cut off a few of the mushrooms. Like, I can't die twice?
As you get smacked in the back of the head and the knife cuts through the stem of the mushroom. Are you all within 10 feet of the boar right now?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Only when I
Of fucking course.
Thanks, Adrian.
Probably.
You all need to make me a con save.
Of course we do.
You miss
can't
100%
die
of the
twice.
shots you don't take.
Buddy.
The rest of us can.
15 for Diana.
Okay.
I also have a 15.
Nat 1.
Well, thanks, Adrian.
Well, Calix is down.
Wait, where are we rolling? Sorry.
Con save.
That would be a 9 for Kreia.
Is this for disease or poisoned? Because I have advantage on those.
Actually, yeah, questionable. Same.
No.
Damn it.
Then that's a big old 8.
We got so excited to use class features.
Denied.
I heard 15, 15, 9, 8, 1. Okay. DC was 16. So as
Rip.
you pluck the mushroom, the spores billow out of the stomach of the boar.
Great.
And to use the exact word, you all become impregnated with the blue-capped mushroom
Oh.
spores.
Oh, I hate that.
I don't like that at all.
Yeah, can we
I
change the
actually would
terminology?
legitimately like that to be rephrased because that makes
You
me
basically just
slightly
breathe in the
uncomfortable.
spores.
Okay, yeah, never use that word again.
That's better than
Jessica.
it
No, that's like an
permeating the
actual
flesh
red.
layer.
Okay, but like, are there consequences to this?
Not
Are
yet.
we about to go on a trip on our favorite rocket ship?
There seems to be no consequence yet.
Yeah, if Diana is forced into a trip, Adrian. If Diana is forced into a trip, Adrian, she's going to kill you.
So Adrian's still just going to be there, kind of deer in the headlights, like, I did not expect this
Keep
outcome.
walking
Everybody-
now.
Sulking, kind of like lowers his head, gets up, and just starts scurrying away.
Remember that bit where you can't die twice? Some of us haven't died once yet.
Are you guys continuing on now? Are you going to investigate more?
I'm gonna.
I don't have a brain cell to rub together at this exact moment.
I already made a nature check on it, so could I? Okay, let me find a way to phrase this so I'm not just saying what check I want to do.
Okay.
With my knowledge, even though I was not able to visually identify it, can I use my knowledge of these in the medicinal sense rather than the purely nature sense? To try and figure out either like if we can cough these up or something.
Make
Right,
a
'cause
medicine
you've-
check.
You've inhaled it. It makes sense.
And I have proficiency in medicine.
Hell yeah!
All right, come on, Peter Dice. That is an 18.
So with an 18, as you kind of taste the bitterness of the blue spored mushroom, you look down at your hand and you notice a small fuzzy blue patch with a little bit of peach fuzz developing on your hand.
Can I
And
take my dagger and try and scrape it off?
it,
Like-
it scrapes off as you kind of like peel it off, but it kind of grows back ever so slightly.
Okay, well that's bad. That's not good. Okay, guys. It would seem it's bad. It would seem things are bad. Can I look at it on somebody else? Maybe. See if I can gather more information that way. Like, can I poke it? And does it hurt if I poke it?
No, it doesn't seem to hurt.
Is it just like on my hands, or does it seem to be popping up other places?
As you look around and you look back, you see Cal has a small blue mushroom poking out of his cheek, growing on top of it, because I don't want to get into like body dysmorphia grossness. It's just kind of on top of his cheek, popping out, a little cute. Kira looks over to you guys and goes, I might have some assistance for this.
Please do.
Well, not really assistance, but it won't last long. That is a saucered snuff box. Sorry.
You see that Diana has a moment where she looks like she's about to crack up and doesn't.
Snuff box.
Trying to say that straight face.
A snuff box. Go
I hate you
on.
all. You guys are going to develop a little bit of some side effects, some light sensitivity, and you probably won't be able to swoon anyone soon. But good thing, it usually clears up in about 24 hours.
We won't be able to what?
Swoon anyone. Like,
Swoon anyone?
Very charismatic
Don't go
with mushrooms
flirting in
popping
town.
out of you.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Unless you drop down to 0 hit points, it shouldn't. Unless you go unconscious, it shouldn't affect you very much.
Is it
Mechanically? It will give you. You are slowly realizing that you are growing light sensitivity, which is going to give you disadvantage on charisma checks. That's it. Tati?
What is the language for light sensitivity in D&D exactly?
Great question.
Is this like I'm having a hard time opening my eyes light sensitivity? Is this like I have vampire problems?
Typically you get disadvantage on attack rolls and on perception checks that rely on sight, unless you're underground.
So, fun fact, it is pre-established that Tati does not rely on her sight for things like perception and charisma.
I'll allow it. That makes sense, yeah.
Cool.
I think I look at Kira and I just say, and for the first time, I actually look scared. And I go, this isn't going to make me have some kind of trip, right?
No, I shouldn't actually do anything to you mentally. You should be fine. It's just a small little blemish and some sensitivity. It'll run its course through your body, and then you'll cough out a seed, and it'll be fine.
Okay.
A seed?
That's how they spread.
Okay. That's not how mushrooms work. Mushrooms don't seed. Mushrooms have spores.
Well, they are seeds. So you might cough spores. I didn't want to ruin all the fun.
Well, some of us do have some different opinions of what fun is, and I very lightly kind of lean down and playfully nudge Kreia. To answer your question, by the way, my fun is beating you in this race right now, and I take off.
Yeah, I'm not running.
Oh, come on!
Yeah,
Diana,
I don't do that.
Diana slows down and pouts for a bit.
That's fucking doofus. Oh my god. Little blue chia pets. That caught me off guard. So did that fungus name generator.
Oh my god.
All right, so you guys are headed off to the Oracle, right?
Yes.
As you guys
Yes, so.
finish the last leg of your journey, you guys all grow that light sensitivity and are covered in mushrooms that are kind of popping out of your skin. Cute little blue mushrooms.
Like the entire way, Cal has pulled out their small belt knife and is just continually like shaving because they are so frustrated with the state of the spores.
It doesn't hurt. It doesn't impact you. They just kind of grow back a little bit slower.
Yep. That's their fidget for the rest of the travel. Is just periodically shaving any of their exposed skin that got in contact with the spores.
We should be almost there. It's just around the bend. Versi is usually in the basement of the temple, but like I said, I haven't heard from them in 2 weeks. I hope they're all right. They typically do lock themselves up ever since the warning of the end of the Oath of Peace and Sidon threatening them. Versi's honestly a very sweet person. I know daughter of Sidon is also sometimes not the most welcomed, but they have a soft spot for mortals, and they've always loved you.
That's nice.
I cannot right now. I'm just picturing all of us standing there covered in mushrooms trying to have a serious conversation. I said don't touch it.
Kreia has done nothing to, like, bother with the mushrooms. They're just hanging out.
Sorry. That's a really good sight. The Temple of the Oracle is located in the cleft in the earth, many leagues from the nearest settlement. As you descend into the chasm, the forest disappears, replaced by a steep walls of craggy rock. Warm vapors rise from cracks and vents along the floors of the chasm, filling the air with an eerie mist. You feel yourselves sweating from the heat and the exertion. Across this kind of expanse of large water, you see water, like these steam vents, kind of very misty. You see this beautiful temple kind of engraved into the side of stone. We are going to head over to... Oh, not that one. Table. So you can get a good view of the fun ahead of you. Activate. Is it on me again? Yeah, it's on me. Cool. Alrighty. Let's get your characters on here. You guys would come from over here. So I don't know if you guys can see anything without your characters. Oh, can't forget Tati. Can you guys all see?
Yes.
Yes, but I don't have access to move myself?
It's paused right now.
Okay. Nope.
Settings, resources. I don't know why that's set to default, but you guys, you can't move yourself?
Nope.
No.
Are we still in battle? No encounter. You guys should be able to. Let me do this. Let me cancel. Oh, let's not delete Kira. Can I get my life together?
So mine said I couldn't move because it wasn't my turn in combat.
Yeah, mine's still showing the combat HUD open. Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah, I just deleted you guys. I'm gonna pull you guys.
No. From the boar combat, his square is gone.
The boar combat. Why are you guys on the boar map?
No, when he on stream when he had to step away last week.
Oh, yep. I need to re-add you. That's right. Are you guys able to move now?
Yeah.
All right. I need to.
I am sideways, apparently.
Yeah, shift moving should fix that.
Also, if you use your scroll wheel, sometimes that'll move it.
There he is.
I'm just imagining Adrian right now looks like a Rule 34 version of one of the zombies from The Last of Us. I forget what they're called.
Amazing.
Let me just change this to HP so you guys don't see it, because for some reason that was automatically turned on.
Oh, well, that gives us information.
Yeah, you're not supposed to have that. Get out of here. I did not have... All right. So you guys are able to kind of see this, this area over here. And you look over and you kind of see this big stream kind of to the right. You guys are coming down, and let me just finish this. I can't multitask right now. There we go. Let's make these guys visible. People popped up. As you guys come closer to the temple, you find yourself looking at some steam mephits that are kind of hovering over near the chasm over this water area. And you see this temple over to the right. The steam mephits have not noticed you at this point. What are you guys going to do?
Can you please remind me what kind of creature a mephit is?
Sure.
Is it a beast or something else?
I think it's... It's not a beast. It is a elemental.
All right. Never mind.
They're just little guys that are just hanging out, right? They're not like... They're just little guys who are just hanging out. We can kind of...
I personally think if they do not attack us, I see no need to attack them.
Yeah. It looks like... I assume we can, like, see, like this guy from where we are, like...
Yes.
Opening of the temple.
Yeah, you're able to. I'm going to pop back over to note.
So, who exactly is that? Just a guard?
Make me a perception check.
I can do that. If I can remember to pull up my character sheet. Thought I had my character.
Since I was speaking with Diana, can I give the help action?
I got an 18.
Also,
I didn't mean to cut you off.
These they look armor clad. They don't look like typical priests that you would see in a temple of this sort. Kind of lingering over the door. They look like they're on watch.
I'm going to do this to the party and indicate that we need to speak for a minute.
Okay, what's up?
They do not look like normal... I mean, Tati would know about this better than I would, but they do not look like normal fare at the temple. They look like they're watching. Adrian, if you want to make up for your fuckery, maybe you should do something, be useful, go sneak and see what you can find.
Well, they might be here just to protect the Oracle. They could have upped security.
I suppose, but based on... I look at Kira. Kira, you said that you hadn't heard from her in 2 weeks. This rise in security seems related.
Yeah, you know these guys, Kira?
No, I don't know them. I think I saw the cult of Sidon on their armor plate.
Oh. Well,
that would make sense.
She is the daughter of Sidon.
Yeah, but they typically aren't here. They don't guard. We have simple people and that come and help and people who are interested in hearing the Oracle. We don't have a guard, and if it's the cults themselves, they might be trying to take back the temple.
I'm going to look at Tati and Cal because I'm actually going to look at Kreia too. Adrian, I'm sorry. I'm going to look at the three people that I visually know worship gods, and I say, if the Titans are I'm trying to understand. But if the Titans are now making their move, since the peace treaty is ending, the Oath of Peace, it would make sense they want to reclaim this temple and his daughter, would it not?
Yeah. I mean, it's not great, probably. I don't know. Either way, it's even I don't know how we would get into this temple. I mean, we're kind of not in the best shape right now. I don't even know how we would begin to go in saving somebody, if we even need to save somebody.
Two people can make me a perception check if they'd like.
I should
who
probably do that.
I have pretty decent.
Who has the highest perception?
I've got a
Or
plus.
who would be listening?
I've got a +4.
I have a +5.
Yeah. So, how are you, Cal?
I have a +4. I actually have a question.
I have an answer.
Tati,
Hello?
you have spent a great deal of your life in temples.
Yes.
Does this look like protection to you,
No.
or does it look like a claim?
It certainly is not protection that I'm familiar with. I mean, I am accustomed to traveling with the occasional armed guard, but that's more due to my personal nature, less than my profession. This feels a bit extreme, to say the least, and I certainly think that it would be worth investigating, because I have a bad feeling, and Versi is a friend of mine.
What if I were to investigate ahead, try to sneak in and listen in, see if I can find any additional information?
I think that would be wise. And
How
was
would
the
you-
idea... Sorry.
Well, it looks like there's a lot of them. How are you going to get in? There's
Perhaps
not
he,
exactly a lot of openings.
perhaps he can just listen to the ones at the front rather than trying to infiltrate the entire thing. Also, that was what I thought you should do anyway, and I kind of wink at you.
I need to make up for the mushroom incident. I think this is in my wheelhouse.
Also, Krea's got a good point. Don't try to go further than you need to go. You will only get discovered and we will get killed.
We will all get blamed.
I don't think they can kill me twice. If something happens to me, run. And I slowly, kind of lower myself and start working my way, making my way downtown, walking fast. Sorry, brain's not working properly.
What's up, Tati?
I got a 21 on that perception check.
Okay. Doofus, you hear in your head, this really isn't a good idea. Do you always put yourself in harm's way?
Adrian kind of internal monologue, or kind of talking to himself, just, I wish I remembered if I did or not.
Fair. Keep to the ball.
I don't know how I would wink to myself, but I imagine I'm just like,
I think you do kind of like a head nod to yourself, and you both kind of.
And I hug up to the wall and try and move as quietly as possible to try and listen in on these guards towards the front.
Okay. Tati, you rolled. Did anyone else roll that perception? One other person can.
Cal, go for it.
Okay.
I love the music.
Ready?
Yeah.
19.
19. Okay. I'll let you hear this too. Tati. Oh, I just did a thing. Tati, Cal, and Adrian. What was your sleight of not stealth? Stealth is the one.
That is going to be a 24.
24. Adrian, as you kind of hug the very cold stone wall heading over towards the temple, you three hear, "Leave Bessie alone. Get that hag out of here. That witch has no business here." In return, you hear, "We have every right to be here. This is our temple after all. You are merely just tenants of this temple, and we are here to take it back. You can have your fucking temple, but leave her alone."
I begin to slowly work my way back as quickly as possible, signaling this is bad, and then getting back, I'll relay the information to the group.
Okay, well, that's that's pretty bad. Well, shit.
Well, shit.
I mean, there's a couple of ways to go about this. We just go in swinging with the high likelihood we're going to die, or we find a way in that is not typical. Tati, do temples usually have multiple entrances?
Yes and no. It depends in this particular instance whether or not they felt it was necessary to provide an escape route. It really...
There is one kind of way in, but it's not made for the likes of us. It's more meant for those seafaring creatures that are able to kind of swim underneath rock.
Oh.
I don't need to breathe.
That is true. It is still dark down there.
Is being dark the issue? I have dark vision. I can see. Is this about breathing underwater, or is it about seeing in the dark?
Kind of both.
Oh, well, I definitely cannot breathe underwater. I have only trained myself to get to about 3 minutes holding my breath. I'm not quite to where I want to be yet. Eventually, I hope to. Anyway.
Quite a useful skill, that.
Well, yes, I need to strengthen every part of me, including my lungs. I'm sorry, Great. I'm going to. You see Diana kind of.
Last minute. What are you guys doing?
There's no way with the mushroom effect that we can go in there swinging. It's gonna end in a bloodbath. But Adrian can't see in the dark unless someone has a spell that can give him the ability to see in the dark.
No.
I certainly don't. Unless we can come up with another way to bioluminescence. I wonder if we can do something. I wonder if these, and they pluck one off their face. I wonder if these are bioluminescent. We just haven't seen them in the dark yet. Maybe they glow, and that would possibly give Adrian, who's also covered in these things, enough light to get through.
At that moment, one of the guards nearest to the corner to you goes, "Hey, what are you doing here?"
All right, we're going.
I pluck off a mushroom and throw it at him.
Well,
You throw it. You are like a few hundred, you're 100 feet away. So I'm not even gonna let you roll that. You throw it and you see it just go maybe 5 feet and then just fall to the ground.
Kiddo, where's the tunnel? Kiddo, where's the fucking tunnel?
Adrian is 35 feet away.
All right, listen, it's not accurate to scale yet. Are you guys gonna engage or are you guys gonna run and hide?
I think we should run.
Yeah, I think we should run and hide. Adrian,
run
you
and hide.
definitely need to try and get underwater. I mean, if worse comes to worse and you can't see, it'll just take you a little bit longer, but if you don't need to breathe, you can feel your way through.
I mean, we're all going that way, right? Is that the plan?
Tell me.
Cal is going to hesitate but follow the group.
We should just run for now, and then when we find the entrance to this place, we'll figure that out. But we got to get out of here. We got to run.
Yeah, I'm going.
You guys take off in a direction, kind of running along the chasm for a little bit before you see a small kind of inlet. The group that is behind you, about 3 of them peel off and start running towards you. One guard and 2 of the steam mythics. Go ahead and as a group, make me a athletics check.
It's a hot 7.
$16.
Okay.
I got an 11.
I got a whole hot 5.
Okay. So Adrian's taking
What
off.
about Cal? What did Cal get?
8.
Oh, God damn it.
No.
I have a -1 to athletics. How did I beat everyone?
I rolled a 4.
Who rolled the lowest?
I think it was
5?
Tati.
It was Tati.
You guys are able to kind of keep a pace at, and the 2 steam infants actually turn around and start heading back. But Tati, you feel the slowly closing in on one of the guards.
Okay. How close is closing in?
They are about 20 feet away.
And I don't, there's not like a crevice or something that I can duck into.
Maybe a perception check.
$15.
You notice that you might be able to dodge behind a few boulders that are kind of haphazardly stacked off to the side. And if you kind of weave in between them, you could probably lose him.
Okay, then yeah.
Okay. Make me another athletics check. Or acrobatics if you decide to jump over these rocks in weird ways.
See my ass pole vault them. Hello. That's a 14 either way.
All right, I got a natural 20.
Neat.
So as you kind of dodge in between the rocks, you turn around or turn the corner and you see him standing there right at you, about ready to swing. The rest of the group, I'm sure, would have noticed one of your party members, and I'm going to say you're about 30 feet off from catching up, kind of turning around and catching up. Cal.
Cal is going to kind of screech to a halt and cut off a little bit, like start backing off at an angle from the rest of the group. And go, what do you want?
To the guard?
Yeah.
What do I want? I want to know what the hell you're doing here.
I would like to run up next to Cal, reach out a hand and cast Charm Person on the guard.
All right. Let's go.
You have to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. $13.
Fuck, meets it, beats it. God damn it.
We're level 2.
Meets it, beats it.
And now you cast spells on me.
It was a protective spell.
You guys show up out of nowhere.
We walked
See us and
here.
run.
We walked up.
And I'm sure you're here to see Versi.
You look
Yes.
very threatening in our
The
defense.
sun has set. You were defensive, so
Correct.
we got out of there.
It did not seem like you wanted to have company.
Who are you with?
They're with me.
And you are?
Tatiana. I'm one of the traveling priests of Mitros. I was sent here to meet with Versi, and as much as they don't look like it, are my protection from traveling. Clearly, we run into some mishaps.
Okay, you can make me a deception check.
Is that a flat roll?
I'm going to say it's with advantage because of Krea's spell. Which would have...
21.
I see. Well, unfortunately, you'll have to return. Versi is preoccupied.
How long?
That is a tough question. I would have to talk to Brekka.
Why do you have to talk to Brekka for us to see Versi?
I'm just a soldier.
We
Well,
were.
if you don't mind, I would like to speak with Brekka myself. Would you mind escorting us there? She doesn't stutter, but I stutter because I forget words.
Absolutely. I think we can head back.
I do apologize for the spell casting. We've run into some problems. It's been a rough few days, so we're a little on edge.
Diana, you notice at this time a small cat rub against you.
Meow. Oh, hello, sweetheart. I'm going to lean down to let it sniff my hand.
As you look down and look into its eyes, it is these just piercing golden eyes. You would recognize it. This is Kira.
Oh, yes, and I always take my cat with me, and I kind of scoop her up and put her on my shoulder and kind of go, this is a good kitty.
You feel the claws dig into your back ever so slightly.
Right, too much, I'm sorry.
Alrighty. As the guard kind of gets you, heads back, he kind of does a little bit of a small banter. And so, what were you needing to see Versi for?
We were supposed to meet regarding some offerings to Mitros. I'm sure you've heard that there's the festival coming up. You can never really plan too much, and well, when she has a vision, I have to come running.
Yes, they have those annoying visions.
I know, it really is awful, isn't it? It just throws a wrench into my plan every time I think I'm getting somewhere. And then,
most times they don't even come true.
right, it's awful. It truly is awful.
Who do you all worship?
Mitros.
Mitros.
You
I am
guys-
Tatiana's protection, after all.
So all of you support Mitros?
Support what Tati supports.
Well, have you heard
All
about our
mortals
Lord?
carry the burden of the greater powers. We support.
I mean, at the end of the day, Sidon is the one true God. I suppose.
I have heard of Sidon. I mean that it's
I hope you've heard of Sidon.
well. I mean, you'll forgive me if you don't mind. I was raised, unfortunately, in a very small farm, and outside of my family's dedication to Mitros for generations, I will admit that I am a little bit lack in others.
As you guys start nearing the temple entrance, he kind of looks over and goes, well, with the Oath of Peace ending and Sidon and Lutheria returning to this world uninhibited, probably recommend switching your allegiance.
And if he's willing, so like she's not gonna do it if it's a very clear body language thing, but she would reach out and kind of like grasp his hand between hers and like hold it up. I really cannot thank you enough. Thank you for escorting us back here. I thank you again, and I will heed your words. We all will.
You start to take your way up to the center of the temple, these beautiful kind of stone pillars on either side, very kind of etched marble, kind of like almost as if the material that created this place didn't exist here. And as you walk through kind of the four guards standing on the inside, you come up to the inner chamber of the temple. You see this beautiful massive bronze statue of Sidon that sits upon a throne in the rear of the cella. At the front of the statue is a rectangular pool, which reflects the light of the four braziers into rippling patterns in the ceiling. 5 men in bronze mail and bright blue cloaks are gathered around the sacrificial bier. They appear to have taken the temple attendants hostage. And as you kind of walk up, you see this larger man wearing kind of a bigger ornate cape smack one of the older men down onto the sacrificial bier and say, "You will speak only when spoken to, Proteus." Who are you?
Tatiana, I was told to come meet Versi, and I see we may be interrupting something.
Yes, we are in the middle of dealing with these temple mites. They've taken this temple that is theirs for now, but we've come to take it back in the Order of Sidon.
Right. I was just speaking with one of your gentlemen out front. I'm afraid I didn't get his name. He did say that Sidon would be returning, and I will admit, Versi had a very concerning vision that she sent for me regarding Mitros and my priesthood moving forward, and I just, I had to come right away.
You aren't those heroes of the prophecy, are you?
Do we look like heroes? And she's gonna gesture to the fact that we're all covered in mushrooms.
No.
Make me a deception check with advantage.
Not heroes, just mushrooms.
It paid off, Adrian. It paid off.
Who is this that's speaking to us now?
Brecca. It's
it is Brecca.
Braeca.
It's a 19.
Yeah, I suppose heroes wouldn't look as disgusting as you lot.
I pluck one off my cheek, kind of look at it, sniff it, and then just kind of toss it on the ground. Yeah.
Normally we're pretty hot.
I look at you with a look of what?
I will say it has been a rather rough few days. The journey here certainly was, full of unwanted adventure.
Well, unfortunately for you, you'll have to go back to where you've come from, some hole in the ground. Versi is busy.
I'm really afraid that I can't do that. I was told that I had to speak with Versi, and they're expecting her information.
Proteus turns around and goes, "You have to stop them! They've got," and he takes out a sword and just pins him down to the ground and goes, Proteus. Please keep your bloody mouth shut.
I would be quite interested to hear what he has to say.
Unfortunately, that is not an option for you.
Why not? Do you want people to follow Sidon?
Yes.
Diana, this isn't the time.
I'm trying to...
Sidon is coming back. If you're smart, you'll follow him. I mean, if you just want to die, just let us take your lives for you right here, right now.
We're here to speak to Versi regarding Sidon and the end of peace. That's the only reason that we're here. We cannot afford to die with these mushrooms on us. I am literally panicking about the fact of us getting into combat covered in mushrooms right now.
Cal is going to give sort of a scathing look to Proteus and then glance up to Brecca, say, "It's so difficult to keep underlings in line, isn't it?"
That is, but we can deal with him in our own way. And he waves his hand, and you see one of the priests, their head just gets sliced, and they fall to the ground.
By a guard or just out of thin air?
By a guard.
Okay. Slightly different.
But I'll agree. Yeah, that does kind of like set the mood.
Yeah, that doesn't make an impact.
By all means, I don't mean to intrude. I'm sure you all are very important people, but we will take poor little Proteus back with us, and you can go speak to the Versi yourself if you think it's so important.
Thank you.
And okay. I would like. I wish I had some sort of. No, I do have something. I forgot I have message. I got so excited. And I'm just gonna curtsy and do like, I thank you. I appreciate your understanding in this unfortunately delicate matter. And I'm gonna gesture for Kreia to move forward, and when I do, I would actually like to gesture this with this particular hand motion towards Diana. If you get a shot, save that man.
I message back. Do I not go with you?
And then again, we're gonna usher Cal forward. We'll play it by ear. Just keep it. When you see your shot, take it.
Understood.
And then
Cal
I will
does
go
not
ahead.
like going ahead of you.
I know Cal doesn't, but I hope that Cal understands.
Magic, in light of Tati messaging this to me, I want to keep an eye on Proteus.
Okay. They kind of hoist Proteus off of the sacrificial bier and kind of lift him up. And they start to move around you in the chamber, this kind of awkward standoff as you guys kind of move and shift around the sacrificial bier. They take the last priest who's not Proteus and put him on the bier, and they put a knife to his throat and they slice it open. As you guys start to turn around, they start heading down the stairs to walk away.
I scritch Kyrus for like in a panic. How do I save him?
Well, you did lose a little. They speak to you in English, Ithalian, and you understand them. And they go, "Well, you did lose a little bit of advantage because they were inside, and now they're outside. You could go chase them now."
Okay.
It's the only chance if you want to save Proteus.
I am going to grab my swords and run.
I follow quickly behind.
Okay, I'm going to line up. They're probably like this. Go ahead and move yourselves where you think you would be right now. We'll switch over to the...
Basically, my goal, just to let you know where I'm kind of at, my goal is not necessarily to kill anyone. It is to get Proteus free so he can run. Whether that's like slashing at someone's hand who's holding him, or something like that. My goal is just to get him free enough so that he can make a break for it.
Okay, noted.
Rather than like try to kill Brekka, who will definitely murder me.
Go ahead and make me your initiative rolls.
Okay. Why do I roll so terrible on initiative?
Adrian.
4.
All right, Diana.
5.
Kreia.
21.
And Tati.
18.
And then Cal, I'm just going to confirm 17, which was rolled in Foundry. Okay. Alrighty.
No. You saw 17?
I have 17 in. Oh, that's your HP, 12.
Yeah.
Okay. My bad. Kreia, you're up first.
Okay. I see Diana go for that, and I don't super know what to do, so I am just going to buff my friend and give Diana a Bardic.
Thank you.
And that's actually all I'm gonna do, because Evelyn, am genuinely unsure. I can only imagine Kreia would also be uncertain, so I'm just gonna give Diana a Bardic and hand it off to who's next.
Yeah, my hope is that you guys are like down by the way to get to Versi so that you can book it to her if this goes south real fast.
Alrighty. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Tati, you're up.
We've got 2 options.
I throw the cat at him. I'm sorry.
If only they would do anything.
Okay, that's where I want to be, because I didn't remember which. I couldn't see which side, and I just guessed. Oh, I don't want to split the party, but I'm worried if we go after Proteus that first he's gonna die, but I'm also worried it's gonna be a flipsies kind of deal. I don't like this. Ow.
Ba, 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 banana, ba, ba, banana, bing, bing, bing.
What is? I'm not trying to cast that. I'm just trying to click on it. There we go.
Yeah, if you press it, it'll pop up in chat just so you can look at stuff. It doesn't cast it unless you want it to.
Oh, you can see me clicking through all my shit.
Yeah.
We love it. We love it.
I'm just like, oh, are you doing that? Are you doing that?
Oh, is that what we're doing? I wouldn't do that.
Not a bad idea.
Listen, I tried to get you guys not to touch the blue caps, but
I didn't.
Doofus, I love you.
Listen, I
You're the
was
best.
told by Tatiana, don't touch, and so I didn't touch.
Yeah.
Crazy Nerd, these maps are actually part of the Roll20. If you buy it on Roll20, I've imported them over to Foundry, so they're pretty cool. But these are actually part in there. Some maps I do custom make, like the boar map I made.
Mm-hmm. I was like, I wonder why Magic made us do that in the map contest now.
Yeah.
Okay, I suppose. Okay, you know what? Well, fuck this. I'm gonna. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt on Brekka.
Go for it. Roll to hit.
Dude, if you hit, it means next one of us gets advantage. It's good. It's good.
Ow. How does a nat 20 plus 5 hit?
Yes! Yes!
That hits.
Does a nat 20 hit, Magic Daddy?
Oh my god.
Magic Daddy, does a nat 20 hit?
It does. It does.
Whoops.
Please take him out in one turn. It's all I could ever want.
How do you do critical hits?
Double the damage die.
Okay. Cool. So we have Morcella die, we have my Morcella die, we have Minerva die, and we have other Minerva die. Let's go for it.
Come on.
Oh my god, that's so many sixes. Oh my god. And by so many, I mean 2.
Are you trying to kill?
No, no.
Okay.
I'm not trying to kill. I mean, I incapacitate him, maybe. But that's. I mean, I couldn't kill him anyway if I wanted to. I don't think, unless radiant damage is a thing. But he's gonna take 6, 10, 16, 19 points of radiant damage. And now he's shiny. Like Edward Cullen.
Only reason, so you're knocking him. You don't want to kill him.
I do not want to kill him. No, I want to. The goal would be to incapacitate him.
He immediately falls unconscious.
Oh, whoops! All right.
And let me just. I just want to.
My bad.
I don't think you can stop him from dying.
Oh well, I mean that's unfortunate.
This is a DM choice. If someone declares that something is non-lethal damage, if it's a DM call.
It's a guiding bolt, so I mean, what is non-lethal damage with a guiding bolt? And you did 19 damage, and his hit points are 9, so double that is 18, so he would instantly die. So I'm going to rule that you are going to instantly kill him.
Well, that's unfortunate, but it happens.
So you see as Tatiana flings out a guiding bolt, it hits in the back of Brekka, who crumples immediately.
I look at that one later.
I look at Proteus and I go, "Go, get out of here."
He is going to take a reaction and move this way.
What were you going to say earlier? What's going on?
There's a witch downstairs. Versi, they're in danger.
Understood.
No, he's a blood spatter. Tragic.
Oh my god.
I mean, my plan was to hit his hand so he let go of you. He's dead now, so we will take care of that later.
Seems like kind of an asshole, so.
Yeah, he did not seem like a good guy, and he did kill quite a few people.
Remember that guy that used to exist?
We have to go.
Same.
We have to go.
Okay,
Go.
we have to go. Like she's literally gonna fling guiding bolt and keep walking.
I'm
Yeah.
assuming that there's not a swarm of guards around this guy.
The 4 guards that were next to Brekka and Proteus are kind of step up looking at you guys.
Okay, we're gonna go. Well, I'm listening to Cal. Cal said go. We're going.
Yeah.
All right, so that's gonna be you finished
Cal's
all your
basically
movement.
doing the.
Well, I
You
mean,
leave
no, I
him
haven't.
alone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can't because I collide with a wall, but I mean, I'm in here. I can't go beyond this wall.
Yeah, you
because
have,
there's walls.
you have to open the door.
Oh, fuck me. I didn't realize I could do that.
I thought you started your turn like over here though.
No,
they moved it over here.
Oh, okay, okay. I wasn't
Is the
sure if
door
that was
open?
part
How
of
do
the
I know if
movement.
the door's open?
I opened it. You're good. Yeah,
Okay, I guess I'm in the door frame.
one day I'll get
Literally.
lighting. All right, so the soldier turn he's gonna move up to you, Diana,
Okay.
and he what does he have? Okay, can't do that. He's gonna take his short sword
The short.
and do a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that fucking hits.
He's gonna do 6 damage
Ow.
as he kind of leans across and just swipes right at your arm, kind of leading a cut in your arm. He leans in and goes, "Oh, you're not getting out of this so easy."
Okay.
As the next guard leans up to runs up beside you, and now you're kind of stuck in between them. They also takes a short sword out
Okay.
for a 9 to hit.
That does not hit.
And as he kind of goes in, Cal kind of takes their foot and kind of nudges their inner knee, and they kind of buckle as they go to swing.
Wait, who? Cal does?
Cal is, because they're right next to each other. A little nudge.
Rolled a 9. We're explaining the 9.
We're explaining the
see.
9.
Yeah.
Cal, it's your turn. They're also next, so it kind of made sense.
Thanks, Cal.
I am going to hold my action and ready a spell.
Okay.
I am going to. Is there a statue right here? This gold
That
thing,
is a
or is that
sacrificial beer.
Okay. How tall is it? Is it short enough that I can kind of step over it with reasonable ease?
Yeah, I mean it's like waist high, so you could probably vault over, but there is the body of the dead priest that is freshly there.
Okay. I'm going to use some of my movement to just get over the table.
Okay.
And
I'll say that takes difficult terrain, so it'll take double to get across.
Okay. And I am going to just stare down these soldiers that are on either side of Diana and glance to the ones that are outside that I can see. And as I ready the spell and whisper under my breath for a moment, there is a rush of dark energy that comes up from Cal's pendant, and as if tears were reversed, dark energy starts pouring up the sides of their face and into their black scleral eyes. You don't want to do this.
Roll intimidation.
Have we seen this before,
That's
Cal?
spooky.
I look over and go, what the actual fuck?
That's
think
cool.
you
We're
broke
gonna talk
Cal.
about that later, but first we gotta do the other stuff.
I agree with Kreia. We definitely need to talk about that later.
Proteus just goes, "Ah!"
It's okay. They're our friend. They won't hurt you. We'll talk about it later. Listen to my friend. They're very smart.
Oh, shoot. Do I have disadvantage because of the fungus?
I thought it was only a -2.
Disadvantage
Was it
on
a
attack
-2?
rolls.
It is a charisma skill.
Yeah. Honestly, no, because you are kind of right on the precipice of where the light is. If you kind of look at the map, it kind of lends in there. So I'm gonna give it to you.
Okay. Then that is a 17.
Okay. You see, as this soldier kind of looks at you, and their eyes just kind of dart down to the ground and go, "Who the fuck are you guys?" He is frightened of you.
Which one?
Why does it keep popping up there? It's really rude. Yeah, 1 second.
One. I had to pull the Churney joke.
Sleep, burning, cover, dodging, flying, hassled, invisible, petrified, restrained, holy magic, frightened. There we go. The one directly south of you. Hey, Roland, how you doing? Is that the end of your turn?
That is me holding my action. I don't think I have anything that I can do as a bonus action. Nothing this turn. So that holds my turn, and I am holding my action until the end of the initiative round, or somebody decides to attack one of my friends again.
Alrighty. The soldier that is next to Diana is frightened of you and has to move.
Does that mean I get an opportunity attack?
Sure does.
And I roll with disadvantage because of the mushrooms?
Yeah, because you are in the light.
Right. Just... yeah, that's not going to do it with disadvantage. I think that's, sorry, I forgot to look at my thing. Learning a new thing is fun. Yeah, it's not going to do it, though, because I got a 3 on the dice, so it's not going to happen.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. You see that soldier kind of turn down to the south and just kind of run off in the distance, dropping their short sword and just booking it down. They're down there. The soldier that's down here is... They're going to run up towards you, Diana. You're just the closest target right now.
I mean, I did bring this on myself, so...
And they're going to take out their javelin. Actually, that would be a ranged weapon attack.
Don't do it.
They're gonna stay back here, and they're gonna take their ranged weapon and they're gonna yeet it towards Diana.
Well, if it hits me, you brought this on yourself.
This is the one furthest south, yeah?
It's this one down here.
This one, okay. Well within range.
The wall is a little questionable, but he throws his javelin, and you see it run past you and land right in between Adrian's legs. He rolled a 5. He missed.
Wow. Perhaps you should not have skipped arm day.
With that, it's your turn, Diana.
Wonderful. I am going to do what I do best. So, fun fact: at level 2, I get to pick my own fighting style. Do you want to know what fighting style I pick? So now I can add modifiers. Fucking 2-weapon fighting.
Hell yeah.
So, my first attack. So it's 2 short swords. And it's with disadvantage. I got a nat 1, so the first one misses with disadvantage, and then the second attack also misses. Doing great. Because I feel like the light, because of the sensitivity, I'm just like, Adrian, I am going to hit you for these fucking mushrooms.
Adrian, it's your turn.
After the spear and Diana giving him the business, you just hear a soft and so yeah, I guess I'll have to get in the light. I am going to move directly next to Diana. Being will this count as flanking against this other one, or do I need to step out a bit further?
Flanking in my games are typically 180 degrees, so on either side.
However, with sneak attack, as long as I'm within 5 feet of you, you still technically get advantage.
That is true.
All right, so so it's a flat attack roll, but if I hit, it would get sneak attack.
I believe
Is that the case? All right. Give me something. Come on. That's going to be a 10 to hit.
10 does not hit.
All right, I'm going to use my bonus action to go for a second attack, which doesn't. This isn't going to be as good. 14.
Doesn't hit. You see as it's the end of the round. Cal, are you going to throw off that spell? Or are you going to...
Nope, it's getting cast. So
Okay.
whoever I have the cleanest shot on, anybody
It'd be this,
within 60
this
feet.
Guy, I would say either this one or this one.
Let's do this one. The north one is under duress, so let's do this one here. The northmost one. Why can I not? Isn't there a ping?
Hold left click.
I have to be less impatient. Okay. So that is cause fear,
Okay.
which is a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Let's pull
13.
up. He gets a +0.
Good.
He rolled a 6. So he is feared.
Yeah, he
Frightened?
is. He is frightened. Which one is that? Is that one of the first batch or the second batch?
That one?
Yeah, like what number is it? Does it say?
What do you mean badge?
Batch.
Like batch. Is it one of the first two or the second two?
First two?
Okay. I'm keeping track of their initiative.
I'm so confused.
Cherney keeps immaculate notes for those of you watching at home. Like immaculate.
Find out. I don't know.
Okay.
Batches? We don't need no stinking batches. He's a soldier. He wants you dead.
Okay, so he's frightened. I believe that he has to use his full movement to
Yeah.
get away from me when he can.
It is Proteus's turn. He is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's
Smart
gonna
man.
run away. And that brings us back to Kreia at the top of the round.
Okay, so Kreia is going to... How far can... So if that gets me 20 and then another 10, I'm going to go ahead and run over... Well, can you... Okay, fine. We're going to do it this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
There are walls on the map. You don't see them because I haven't set up lighting. I'm behind. I'm sorry.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Please
I'm gonna
forgive the
get-
crudity of this map. I didn't have time to paint it.
Damn!
My God, Cherney.
Name that reference.
Oh my lord.
Okay, and then what is the range on this? Choice range. Blah, 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 blah. Each time it takes damage. I don't want to use all my spell slots, but I do love this spell. Okay, I'm just gonna cast Vicious Mockery on this guy.
Vicious mockery, make fun of him.
So
What does he got to roll? Wisdom?
wisdom. Yeah, wisdom saving
All
throw.
taking his bad stats.
Good.
That is a frosty 10.
Excellent.
Fucking read him to filth, Kreia.
What do you say, Kreia?
What's your
Oh
insult?
god. Oh god.
I'll take it away.
You can't, you motherfucker.
I'll take it away.
Kreia is I didn't think this far ahead.
I didn't think I'd get this far.
From around the corner.
every-
Your mom's a hoe.
Yeah, majority of the, like, I swear to God, 99% of the time I cast this spell, the person freaking saves because everybody puts stuff into wisdom except for apparently these guys. So like I am never prepared when Vicious Mockery actually hits.
Like,
It fails all the time. But Kreia is going to say, Your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries. Fuck you.
Amazing. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 reference. Appreciate you.
Oh my god. I love you guys. Ginger, thank you.
That is a 3. So it takes 3 damage and has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes.
Okay. And he's frightened, right?
Oh my god.
No, Vicious Mockery doesn't frighten him.
Oh, okay.
Nerd boys, you like CDs? CDs nuts in you.
Yeah.
Tati?
I cannot.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Are you done, Kreia?
I'm also going to give a bardic to Tatiana.
All right, Tati, you're up.
Okay, well, oh, it makes noise.
Tati, as you try to run to that door, it is locked.
No shit.
Oh no.
Noted.
The doors, you can click on the doors. Yes, they open and close. And if they're locked, they make a little sound.
They do.
I don't have access to that spell yet.
Open door?
Oh, it does make a noise.
Well, there's knock. Knock is a spell.
Son of a fuck. You gonna make me look for a key, or can I? I'm not strong enough to kick it down. Let's be honest.
I'd pay for that.
I wonder if anyone in your
to
party has thieves' tools.
So we couldn't have escaped this encounter no matter what. Good to know.
You're otherwise engaged, but you're cute.
Why doesn't Tati have vicious mockery?
What are you doing,
If
Lord?
anybody has in your. Anyway, well, I assume that I'm gonna come forward and push on the door. Does it like move at all, or is it like sturdy?
You go to turn the doorknob, and it's very kind of like. It's a very large oak door that is very rustic and old, but it is one of those solid, chunky oak doors.
Okay. I didn't want to do that. I just want to read it.
Souls out here reading me to filth. So we have sounds on
know.
doors, but no lighting.
Interesting.
Ban.
Listen. No, it's gonna clearly take me too much time to hack through it. So, in my fit of pissiness, where are we going? 30 feet. No, click and move.
It is going to be 5 feet to get to the door, 5 feet to move back, so you only have 20 feet left.
Okay, cool. Attempted to move token. Where the fuck? How am I supposed to move this if there's walls in the way?
Because you closed the door.
I did not. You bitch. Why
Your
do you
poor
hate me?
avatar just whacking their forehead on the door. Please open the door. Please
There's a
open
door
the door.
icon that says if it's closed or open, guys.
Oh my god, can you imagine? We go to
didn't close
Tati.
it.
We go to Tati and we're like, Tati, what are you doing? Open the door, please. Oh my
Open the
god.
door. Open the door. Why the fuck isn't the door opening?
If we pray to Mitros hard enough.
Technical issues.
Well, that works out. Yeah, I know. I'm probably just banging my head on the door at this point. Well, now I'm mad.
Is that it? Is that your turn?
No.
Hey,
I'm gonna come at you, I swear to God.
This is the sassiest freaking stream I've seen.
Anyway, we're just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna walk around, I guess, and do a whole sacred flame on a home dog, I guess.
Okay. What is it?
On that guy. You need to make me a dex save.
Alrighty. Their dex is +1.
Cool, that's exciting.
That's a dirty 20.
Cool, so nothing really happens. It's a cantrip. But anyway, she's gonna Adrian!
Fucking hell. All I can imagine is Tatiana going up to the door, wiggling the handle, being like, "Oh fuck!"
God damn
and
it!
it's like slowly sauntering their way back, casting a spell, going, "Shit, that didn't work." Just yelling.
That's exactly what happened.
Call the locksmith.
10 out of 10 Tati just walks over. Fuck.
Yeah, I know. So she's like, I like to imagine that. So this didn't hit, right? So
Did
it
not.
like, she haphazardly throws a sacred flame, out of her hand. It's just like this, wispy snake just arcs around Kreia and goes straight for the soldier. It grazes past him, and fuck, Adrian, there's a locked door. Quit playing with your food.
I feel that's hurtful just because I am part dead does not make me a zombie and want to eat people. That is a gross stereotype, and I will not stand for it. Stop.
You fucking owe me for stabbing me in the arm. Now get back here.
As you throw this shout towards Adrian, the guard next to Adrian whips around to attack with a 19 to hit.
That hits.
And is gonna do 3 damage. As they kind of grab towards you and you see it kind of nick into your flesh. The soldier down south here that is panicking running is gonna run off the map.
Bye.
They just were scared.
That guy that just went, did he roll with disadvantage?
He did not roll with disadvantage.
Well, he should because he got vicious mockeried.
Good catch.
He just got viciously mocked. Evelyn.
I got a 19. That was a 22 to hit on that one.
Well,
Clearly not viciously mocked enough.
Cal.
Cal, who's currently like looking back at the soldier, looking at Cal, back at the soldier, looking at Cal like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Who ran away? The one that was intimidated or the one that was frightened?
The first one that was frightened.
Okay.
Not the second one you frightened.
Cool. So I have to keep my concentration. Cal is going to knock an arrow. And we're gonna shoot. Are any of these guys hurt? The 2 guys that are not frightened?
You haven't done
Are either
damage to any of them
already
yet.
hurt? Okay. Then I'm going to hit the one that Diana and Adrian are working on, or try to. We shall see.
Fuck a disadvantage.
Unless I've got difficulty shooting past them. If I have
No.
a cleaner shot on the other one, then
I'll give it
do
to
that
you.
one. Okay.
You guys are the heroes of the prophecy, so I imagine they kind of matrix lean out while you shoot.
Diana's very athletic. She immediately just backbends.
8.
It's not enough. The soldier that's down towards the south is going to look over and go, "Leave them. They won't get past the hag anyway. Would you let us walk away?"
And for what fucking reason should we let that happen?
I mean, either we can kill you or we can let you deal with the hag.
You're not going to kill us. Have you seen what's been happening?
Yeah, you've been shooting a lot of missing things. And then he kind of looks at you, Diana, and kind of squints his eyes.
I'm just gonna like reference the blood pool that Adrian's standing in.
Fair.
I'm sorry, I got your friend on my shoe.
While he's making fun of me squinting in the light, all I do is like point at his friends that are running away.
It's up to you. We can end this right now. Brekka's dead. I don't have to fight you.
Let them
you have
go.
the
They're
hag.
cowards.
we're going to have to deal with whatever's down there anyways. We may as well deal with it sooner than later.
I roundly kick the guy in the shin. Go!
Let the trash take itself out. Adrian, we need to unlock this door.
I'm sitting there like daggers just remembering I said you owe them one? You owe them one? You owe them one. And I just like start sprinting my way towards the door.
Did the guard run yet? Because if he didn't, I'm going to kick him again until he does.
They start to turn tail and run. But with that, we are going to take our break.
Yeah.
So we're going to take a break to 9:11 or 11 after the hour. So we'll see you soon.
Woo!
Hello and welcome back. I hope you had a good break. You got up and stretched. Took a second to fill your water up. I forgot, but it's fine.
Fired.
I have drank an entire liter since sitting here. But I hope you guys got up. I did see a few new people pop in. Gender with Souls, hi. Chaotic Nerd Boy, I hadn't said hi to you yet. Roland, hi. The Crazed Nerd and Mom. And Blue Pen Dragon, welcome in. So glad to see you here. And I hope you guys are having a great Tuesday.
I just want to say, put ones in chat if we love Lore's mama.
I'll help spam one. Alrighty. So the situation has diffused. They not really awkwardly, but like not like we're gonna kill you, saw their person die, and so like we're gonna leave. You know, like you guys might be a little bit tougher than they can handle. You are now inside of the Temple of the Oracle. The Brekka, who was the supposed small leader of this little attaché of the Cult of Sidon, or the Order of Sidon, I should say, they have vacated the premises, and you find yourself in this temple with Proteus and a locked door.
Proteus, do you have a key or know where a key would be?
I do have a key, but it's not on me. I gave it to
Is it on one of the dead bodies? Where is it? We kind of is the key you have the key to this door? Is the key
I'm
that
just
you
gonna
gave
start working on it with
somebody?
my thieves tools.
Probably for the best.
I gave it to Ethan. He is the one on the sacrificial.
I search his body.
Yeah, 100%. I go over to help.
Yeah, I immediately search his
I
body.
walk over. I open up things for Kreia to like get into. I just
Yeah, Kreia is going to go full little creature mode and like as you know, like raccoons in their little hands and how they can like search through things. Full like creature mode raccoon looking for a key.
And are you okay with me helping you? Is that cool?
Yeah, sure.
Either
if you
both
want to give
roll
me the help
investigation
action, I'll take it.
or create.
Yeah, I'm giving you a help action.
Adrian, thieves' tools. I have not encountered those in my DM experience. What typically would you roll to try to open that? Sleight of hand?
There is a specific thing for this.
Proficiency plus something else.
I believe dexterity.
Yeah, I think it is plus proficiency plus dexterity.
Proficiency with these tools lets you add your proficiency bonus to any ability checks you make to disarm traps or open locks. So whatever ability check he does, add the proficiency bonus.
Okay.
So doing a dexterity check.
It would be an ability check, so magic, if you say sleight of hand, then sleight of hand.
Yeah, do sleight of hand check.
That's going to be a 26.
On my investigation, I got a 13.
Okay, so with a 13, you don't find anything on the body. It looks like that the priest pretty kind of living in like not beyond their means. They're definitely very bare, minimum modest that you could tell. And Adrian, as you kind of work, you said 26. You hear as the pop locks free. Unlocked.
The pop locks 3?
Yep, it made sense.
Lock pops 3?
Yeah.
Pop, lock, and drop it. So as everyone's like, as they're frantically searching the body, I'm just gonna like spin the tools in my hand awkwardly, drop them, pick them back up. It's like, it's open.
Thank you.
Excellent.
What's going on, Cal?
Point of order. Are we still in loose initiative, or are we dropped from initiative?
You're out.
Okay. Cal held concentration for the full minute on that poor sap.
Okay.
So once that minute expires and he has used the entirety of his movement, action, and potentially bonus action to run the fuck away.
10 rounds, 60 feet each. He's moved about 600 feet.
Unless he has rogue levels and he's using bonus action dash, at which point he's used moving 90 feet per round.
He wasn't dashing, but yeah.
Yeah. So, Cal is finally starting to, the black is starting to seep back into the pendant.
What's that all about?
I was about to ask the same
your
question.
Pendant, it does a cool thing. It's very sick, very badass. But what's that?
What is
I mean,
that?
you obviously don't have to talk about it, like, if you don't want to.
Not here.
Fair. Fair.
I see you are inflicted by the snuff box.
Yeah, you noticed, and I pull off a mushroom from my arm.
Anything you can do about it?
Sorry, watching Lloyd's face when I said that was flawless.
I hate that of all the things you could have pulled from the name generator, you were like, saucer snuff box feels like a really good mushroom. Immediately followed up by I cannot, and then you spit out the seed.
I sometimes am a stroke of genius when I improv, and then there's that. So
and then there's a snuff box.
there's a snuff box. You see him kind of come over, and he's gonna hand you all a little bit of very lightly tinted water, and says, "This should get rid of it. They're bad around the chasm. We've had a few outbreaks, but this will get rid of it."
Go sniff it, then
shoot it back.
As you guys,
take a sip.
the ones who take it back, you immediately start to see as the mushrooms start to wilt. It's pretty much immediately they wilt and start falling off.
Good.
It's fantasy antibiotics. This is awesome.
Cal will also administer the antidote.
Antifungal.
The antifungal.
I'm a rogue, not a medic. Thank you.
Well, it's a good thing I know about medicine. Well, recreational
Sort of.
medicine.
I'm gonna join Adrian at the door and just be like, all right, we're going, right? There's this hag downstairs. We need to be ready.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Who's first?
I'm gonna go
Kira?
first.
Kira's
Kira's a
cat on Diana.
yeah. She's not helpful. We're just letting her be cat.
Combat was happening. I didn't know where she went.
She's
Cal
been
is
on my shoulder.
suspicious as hell.
Basically, I'm like, stranger, here's a cat. The cat can be here.
Kira at this moment would leap off of Diana, and as they do, they morph into human form and go, "Ah, you guys truly did handle yourselves well."
I liked you as a cat.
They are quite soft. Petting was a little excessive, but
We should go take care of this hag
Okay,
thing.
yeah,
let's go do that,
Let's
please.
go. I shouldn't go first. I am very squishy,
I
but I
can
will
go-
if I need to.
I can go first.
I'll be directly behind Diana.
Yeah.
sorry, who's first? Okay. As you descend the flight of stairs, you kind of lean down a little bit and curve off to the left. Kira is right behind you, Diana. As you descend to the bottom, you see another strong oak door with Sidon's face carved into it. And Kira goes, "I don't remember that door being here."
That's good.
Hopeful.
Well, can we try and open it?
I'm gonna check it for traps first.
It's a small one. So is Adrian kind of gonna get in front?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna kind of tap Diana's shoulders, let's check this first. I have caused enough problems today. We're not going to risk anything else.
I'm completely satisfied with that happening. Go.
How are you checking for traps?
Essentially, just kind of inspecting the door, looking at the hinge, where it could possibly open up at, looking for any kind of mechanism that would cause the hurties.
You're getting up closer to it to do this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make me an investigation then.
This is going to be a dirty 20.
Okay. So as you get down, and you're kind of looking at the hinges, and you see these etchings along the sides, that are kind of like uniform decorative edgings. And you kind of look over the face of Sidon, and as you look kind of like deep into its eyes, you notice in its mouth a small tongue reach out and whip towards you. That is a 17 to hit.
Hits.
Well, that's
Magic?
unfortunate.
Is this a mimic?
This is a mimic door. You're gonna take 6 points of damage. This campaign's tough.
Good.
I cry.
My God.
I cast emotional outburst, and I'm just gonna like take a step back and be like, "You saw that, right? You saw that, right?"
Yes, Adrian, we saw the mimic. Do we need to kill the mimic to go forward?
Nice. Burn it.
But I don't have fire, so...
We have some fire spells. We also have there's a torch right here if we have it.
I grab the torch, just walk over, set it on fire.
You're gonna walk over there?
I don't know.
Just tell me what you do. Just tell me what to do.
I'm gonna throw it.
Okay. As you throw it, go ahead and make me just a raw d20.
To 6. I can't add anything to it.
Your dex mod.
Yeah, that's not going to be much better. That's a +3, so only a 9.
Okay. You kind of
Don't
toss
set
it
me on fire,
over,
please.
and it lands just right in front of the door, and it kind of caresses the bottom, but it doesn't catch flame quite yet.
God damn it.
Would I be able to just grab it and kind of like jam it into the face of?
Sure.
I do that.
As you reach over and stuff into the face of the mimic, it bursts into flames. You just hear as it kind of starts suffocating on its own breath and its the smoke that billows out of it. It immediately kind of deforms down into like a small little black mass as it hits the ground. It is now out of your way.
Adrian just kind of like stands up, kind of brushes himself off. They're looking a bit bruised at the moment. Just why is it always a door? Why is it always a door?
At this moment, you guys find yourself climbing down the set of stairs to a large grotto, and you see this liquid blue light shimmering and refracting across the slick walls in the rocky grotto. The room is lit by torches and filled with vaporous mist of steaming hot springs. You can hear water cascading into an underground river in the rear of the cave. There is a distant, an ever so distant kind of cackling. And you see in the center of this kind of water pool, there's these rugs kind of creating a place of meditation.
I would like to place my hand on Adrian and cast Cure Wounds.
Yay, thank you.
That's going to be full healing for a total of 10.
Nice.
And I look at the group and I go, maybe we should try to get the jump. Is there a way to surprise them?
I mean, I think we have to just go forward. We don't know. It looks like there might be a couple of openings, but we don't know what's beyond them.
Yeah, all we can hear is the voice. All right, let's keep going. And I'm going to just keep walking.
As you kind of walk into this little grotto, you see there's a small walkway off to the left. There's these stones jutting out of the water, leading to this center area with these rugs. And then there's a little river stream coming off to the right. Where are you guys headed?
Well, technically, we probably shouldn't know where things are, right? Because I'm just looking at the map, and that's kind of influencing my choice a little bit.
Yeah. Where vision would be helpful.
I mean, I think it makes logical sense. I think it makes sense for us to go towards the bigger opening.
I agree.
To the left?
Yeah.
Is it possible to get directional hearing if we just stop for a moment and
go
see
ahead and make me a perception check on that.
$21.
You hear the screams coming from the big opening at the far end of the grotto. I said that so gay. And it kind of echoes throughout that direction. And it's clearly coming from that left direction, not coming from your right.
All right, left.
It's that way. Be careful, that one looks a bit loose.
They're role-playing.
That bit of stone there, it looks loose.
No, I think Diana just wasn't looking. Diana was fully looking at him because goes, what was loose? Oh.
I fully lost my brain for 30 seconds, but noted.
I think I'm going to take the lead because I'm pretty nimble on my feet. I'm going to take the lead and see if I can get as much over there as I can without blowing our cover yet.
Okay, make me a perception check.
God, I am rolling poop today. That's a 9.
Who's in the rear of the party?
Probably me or Tati.
Either one of you can make me a perception check too.
Ooh, it's me.
You want a fresh one?
How do you mean?
Because I just rolled the 21. You want a separate one from that?
Oh, no.
No, if you rolled a 21, buddy, go for it.
Cal, you notice as you guys are kind of walking, the rug that's sitting in the middle kind of turns.
Why is this entire cavern full of mimics?
You've got to be fucking kidding me. Is it really another mimic?
What happened to that torch?
It could be one of those, how do you call it, rugs of smothering? Why is everything, can there just be an object that is an object?
This is what happens when you shop IKEA.
I'm gonna go ahead and shoot the rug with my bow and arrow.
You're gonna shoot it? All right, roll.
We shoot it.
I don't think we should mess with the rugs. I think we should maybe try to stealth past the rugs if we can. Just because...
it's too late now. They shot.
Too late now.
Yeah, you see as the arrow is flying, Chris,
That's a nat 20.
Okay.
Nat 20. Nice. Okay, go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay. Sorry, my brain got distracted with the fact that I lost what I was doing. I'm
Falling
sorry.
damage. Critical damage.
Right. I just don't remember what the damage is or where to find it. My brain just left my body when it was like, no, you shouldn't do that. My brain just went into like guilt mode.
It's good. It's good.
I covered the entire party in mushrooms. You're golden.
Yeah, you're fine. Inventory, if you click on the weapon you're using, it should, so that it like opens the little window, the edit button, it should give you your damage.
Okay. Okay. So this should, I'm sorry guys.
Okay. You're fine.
So that's 1d6 plus 3. I don't think there's anything else. So 2d6 plus 3.
Yes.
That's 10 damage.
10 damage. Alrighty. Why does everything have to display
It was a rug of smothering. I fucking knew it.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll for initiative.
That was actually the incorrect damage. I'm so sorry. I shot it, not hit it with my sword.
Okay, so
Unless you would allow me to hit it with my sword.
not from this distance.
Fine. All right, give me a sec.
Everyone go ahead and roll for initiative.
While I... Oh, God.
As our audio mod says, I don't have rug battle music.
I mean, you want to know what's great? Is the bow actually does more damage.
There you go.
So that's actually going to be 11 points of damage. Thank you.
Nice. Good. All right. Kreia, what'd you get?
9.
Adrian.
11.
That's 114. Tatiana.
9. 102.
Who has a higher dex, Tati or Kreia?
Mine is... I literally just had it and it disappeared. My dex is +1.
I have a +2.
It's all you.
All right. And Diana?
30-20.
Nice. Alrighty. Diana, you're up. Go ahead and start us off.
Great. Can I go ahead and hop, skip, and jump over to this guy?
I will say moving through the water is going to be considered difficult terrain.
Okay, I think I can still make it. But let's check.
It's about
just in case.
waist deep.
Okay, so that's going to be 20 feet, an additional 10 feet. Yep, I can make it. You see me just try to get into the water, trying to be stealthy as I pull out my sword, and oddly graceful if I do this right. So first attack, that is a 18 to hit. No, more than that. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Okay. 6 damage.
Nice.
Second attack offhand for 2-weapon fighting. Not going to do it, I don't think. That is a 9.
Nope, doesn't hit.
Yeah, but I do slash into it with the intention of like ripping it.
As you slash off, you kind of knock off one of the tassels off the edge of it, and you see it kind of reel back. Is that the end of your turn?
Thing that it is, but I look at it and I go, it's a good thing the rugs do not know how to scream. Well, god damn it.
Adrian, you're up. Oh, I should probably switch to the table so everyone can see. Professional streamer.
Adrian, dear, you're muted.
Oh, I am so sorry. I was doing math in my head. So I want to go ahead and bonus action dash just so I can make sure I get on the opposite end
Okay.
of this dang rug, and I'm going to commence a stabbing.
Go for it.
I'm gonna commence a stabbing.
Yeah, that's going to be a 15.
That hits.
Yay!
You
Tis a rug.
the rug.
I am stabbing a rug for
It's ironclad.
Where is
really, really good dexterity, those rugs.
All right, so well, sneak attack didn't help me much. That's going to be just 8 damage.
Okay.
So essentially, just run up, try essentially kind of cut through it. I'm just like, yeah, you'll get another one.
Adrian, please do not stop trying to threaten the rug.
Cal.
I am going to cast Mage Armor. And try to stay out of the way. You see Cal grab their pendant again and press their palm so that the pendant pushes into their sternum a little bit, and with a wave of their hand and another phrase, you see this sort of dark, smoky shimmer spread over their body.
Ooh.
That's my turn.
It's your turn. Tati.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead, bonus action, Shield of Faith.
Okay.
Just on myself. So now I have an AC of 19. Hit
All
me
right.
now.
Hit me now.
Hit me now.
That baby.
And I would like
Oh, I do have water. Sorry.
proud of you. Can I see the people from my location where Cal and I are standing? Can we see these people coming around the bend?
Yes. You see kind of turning around the bend, this massive figure, grotesque as they stand, haggard clothing, just kind of floating around the edge of the cave, just looking. They haven't said anything yet.
Which one is the haggard figure? The one in the front or the one in the back?
The one in the front. You don't see the one in the back. They are around a big wall.
Noted. All right. I would like then, if you would allow, I would like to go ahead then and ready sacred flame, but hold it.
Okay.
Essentially, either until the end of the rest of the either until my next turn, I'll do something with it if needed, or if this person inserts themselves.
Okay. Kreia.
Okay. Kreia is going to move along this wall 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Do I see this person here?
I don't make me perception. No, yes, you see them.
Roll me a perception check at disadvantage.
Can I immediately tell that this is likely the hag that has been referred to?
Yeah, actually, we're gonna roleplay it. As you kind of turn the corner and lock eyes, this woman just looks over and goes, what are you doing here?
We're here to see the Oracle.
The Oracle.
I have a feeling that might not be happening, and from what I've heard, you seem to be a bit of a hag, and I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery.
From what I've heard. God damn it, Kreia, I love you.
Amazing. Okay, so wisdom save, right?
Wisdom save. Caster probably has decent wisdom.
7.
Oh, nice! Let me roll that d4. That's a full 4 damage. I think it's just the 1d4. Yeah, it's just the 1d4.
Yeah.
But they have disadvantage on the next attack roll they make.
Correct.
So, ahaha.
Oh my gosh. All right. That's the end of your turn.
Yes, for now. Though I will remind, I think it was Tatiana and Cal?
Diana, I have Bardic.
Yes, and Tatiana and Diana, I believe, are the ones who have Bardic.
Appreciate you. Have it ready.
Yes. Just a reminder. That's all I got.
As you guys are doing this, the rug is going to attempt to wrap around Diana. No, I feel like I've been attacking them a lot. It's going to go for Adrian. As a last person.
I don't know. You can bring it on. I have a decent AC. Freaking hit me. You coward.
You were the person who actually chopped off their tassels. So that'd be a 17 to hit.
God damn it. Yeah.
What just happened?
I feel like the rug's like looking back and forth between the both of us and just
hit me, I dare you. Oh no.
Hit me, I dare you. Fuck.
Can you go ahead and make me grapple?
How much damage should I take? Or is it just grapple?
It is damage, but I need to see if you grapple too. Grapple is a dexterity save, right?
Does it not say? It depends on the creature. Usually it's strength.
Strength. Yeah, do strength.
Okay, strength save?
Yes.
I mean, honestly, I would have preferred it was dex save, but it's not, so. Yeah, not going to do it. That's a 10.
A DC 13. So as it wraps around you, it's going to do 14 points of damage and wrap around you completely. You are restrained, blinded, and at the risk of suffocating.
Cool. Bad time for me. You said 14?
14 points of damage.
Great.
As this happens, you see the hag look at you all and go, Versy's busy right now, and you hear just kind of screams of an oracle, help! Stop them! And they're going to move over to the side over here, and they're going to see Versy kind of being pinned on all fours as this water weird kind of pulls their body taut, holding them up. And they're kind of struggling. And you see this hag look at you guys and go, Versy's busy. She has an appointment with Haleka. That's me. You can leave now.
I can't say anything. I'm being smothered by a rug.
No can do. We really got to speak to the Oracle. It's kind of important. So, that's going to have to be too bad for you.
We don't even listen to our own advice. What makes you think we're going to listen to yours?
Diana, it is your turn.
Okay, so I am restrained and at risk of not breathing. Do I have to use an action to try to get out of this?
Yeah, you can use another strength save to get out.
Okay. Because I'm looking very hurt, like very hurt.
Yes.
That's going to be another 10, but I'm going to use my Bardic. I swear to you, I rolled a 2. That's a 12.
We have our pendants.
At this point, I already used my action, so it doesn't matter. I believe using that charm would take an action. So that is my turn.
Would there be, since you're grappled, I don't know if me standing there actively stabbing it would help you get advantage?
Stab it. I don't think it does it help. I don't think it helps me get advantage at all. I'm in the rug, so I would assume that.
No, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
And used my Bardic and failed. Yep, that's all I can do.
All right. It is Haleka's turn. They are going to rush forward to you, Kreia, and they are going to swipe at you with their nails for an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that sure does. Oh, vicious mockery, it is disadvantage.
Disadvantage, you are correct. Good catch on that. Keeping me in check. 15 to hit?
15 does hit.
Okay.
I have an armor class of 12.
As they rake their nails against you, you're going to take 6 points of damage, and she's going to lean in close. Just the rot on their breath is just going to fill your head space as they kind of go, I advise you to leave.
I advise you to get a toothbrush.
Adrian.
Oh man. Okay. Well,
Doesn't that fire off my held action now?
It can, yes, it would.
Yes, yeah, because that would so immediately it's like the fired off held action sacred flame. So
Okay.
you need to make me a dex save.
Okay. That's a 14. For you to figure 13 to 14.
Did I have a 13? So fuck you. Okay.
You cast your Sacred Flame as it kind of gets into the water and kind of fizzles out immediately. Adrian, go ahead.
Fuck it.
Yeah, I'm gonna save my friend from the evil rug. This rug does not tie the room together, and start stabbing at it.
Of course.
Gosh dang it.
So I'm guessing I don't have advantage anymore since, they're kind of...
I mean, I'm technically still within 5 feet. I'm just saying.
I'll allow it.
Yay!
I mean, so is that, 16 to hit?
It does hit, yes, absolutely.
Yay. Boo on damage. Okay, that's 9 damage.
You see as you kind of take your dagger, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Dagger and kind of rip open the rug and kind of split it in half. It starts to fall and kind of lay down on the ground, and Diana is released.
Thank you, Adrian. I am no longer mad at you about the mushrooms.
Just a little bit of mad as a treat. And there's nothing I can't risk throwing my dagger, so I'm just going to... This is DM, let me know if I'm being too tricksy here.
Okay.
Bonus action to hide. Can I use the remains of this rug to hide under?
Oh my god, fucking do it.
I'll allow it.
Yes!
So, like, for sneaky, that's not much. That's a 16.
That's still pretty good. It's only Halek, and they're pretty engaged. So I'm gonna say it's DC was 15. So you're good.
Blanket of protection, help me! And my turn there.
Okay, Cal, you're up.
Math. So much math.
Math.
Okay. We are going to move over here into the island area. And I will be casting Chill Touch on the hag. Let's see how that goes. So Cal reaches out again, thrusting their hand forward into the air, and you see this almost spectral echo of their hand reaching out towards the hag and flying out to attempt to grip them.
Okay. Do I need to roll anything on that?
It's an attack roll from me, which is 11.
Alrighty. Does not hit.
Okay. The hand hangs out in that area.
Okay.
So no damage. It just lives out there.
Cal's hand just dancing.
Tati.
We're gonna. Oh, some out of spell slots. Oh, that's weird. I haven't said that in a long time. So I mean, there's not really. I don't know. Sacred Flame again.
Okay. Oh, that's me.
That's you.
Hi.
Hi.
9.
Cool.
Love it.
Cool.
I'll let you have it this time.
I'm
Ouch.
sure you will. Thank you.
How generous
Thank
of you.
you. You can take 7 points of radiant damage.
Alrighty.
And that's it.
Alrighty. Kreia, you're up.
Okay. I am going to. I'm gonna do something a little risky, but I think it could pay off if it works. I'm gonna cast Hideous Laughter on the hag.
Yes.
So you need to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Ba-ba-bam, ba-da-da-da. 19.
Fuck. Nothing happens. The
Okay.
spell fails.
Is that it?
Yep, that's unfortunately, yep, that's all I got.
You try to cast your spell. She kind of leans down and goes, "Oh, new to spell casting, I see." Diana, your turn.
You are so rude.
It's my turn. I am at a whopping 4 hit points. So I am going to take my full movement to get away across the bridge so I can position myself to take a shot with my longbow. Now, I'm going to ask because I believe longbows, the range is like 150/600. Are you going to impose disadvantage if I'm shooting less than 150 feet?
One more time.
So longbows have a property where you have 150 feet and 600 feet as your shortest and longest. Now, some DMs really don't care, but some DMs will say, you know what? If you're shooting with less than 150 feet, you're going to get disadvantage. And if you're shooting with more than 600 feet, you're going to get disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm going to pose that disadvantage on you.
That's totally fine. I brought this on myself. I just wanted to be accountable. So I'll roll with disadvantage.
This is where it's at. Jeez,
Well, with disadvantage is a 10, so it's not going to do it.
Nope, that doesn't hit.
I'm just having a no good, very bad day. I will sit over here and think about what I've done. That's kind of it.
Haleka's gonna lean down to you, Kreia, and just stare into you. And as they stare, your mind becomes full of these terrifying images of just all of the priests that you've seen just getting murdered over and over again. Can you make me a wisdom saving throw?
Okay. And if I roll poorly, I get to roll again because of the blessing from the
Sure do.
shrine.
Hell
so
yeah.
if I roll bad, I'll use that. How does a 17 sound?
17 sounds like a save. You are not frightened.
Get wrecked.
It's gonna go to Adrian.
Adrian, my darling, you are muted.
I am doing my best to work on that. My apologies, guys. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and bonus action dash to essentially kind of swan dive into the water here. It helps if I actually select it so I can move my little baby boy here. And I'm going to kind of like imagine like the commercials for the Navy SEALs, but it's an actual dead guy just pops up and goes for a stab.
make it a attack hit.
Okay, dirty 20.
That hits.
For a total of 8 damage.
As you land your hit, they kind of look at you and go, Listen, Sidon wants their daughter back.
And you were mean to my satyr friend. That's a stabbing. Go straight for the ankle.
Cal, you're up.
Chill touch again.
All right. Roll to hit.
Math. So much math. 24.
24 definitely hits.
Three damage. Is the hag undead?
No.
Damn it.
Rude. They do not give that appearance, no.
Okay. It cannot regain any hit points until the start of my next turn.
Okay, good to know.
And the hand clings to it.
And Tati.
Okay, I thought I had a thing, but I do not. I'm trying to. Actually, I do. I would like to go ahead and use my channel divinity, the prophetic trance.
All right.
So that way I can sort of, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I can tell the future.
Okay.
So second level, you can choose your channel divinity to enter a prophetic trance. As an action, you inhale hallucinatory vapors and enter a trance-like state for 10 minutes, which means that my shield of faith is now dropped because that's a concentration spell.
Yep.
So I get to roll 2d20s, and essentially you can replace any attack roll, saving throw, or ability check made by you or a creature that you can see with one of these prophecy rolls. But I have to determine it ahead of time. So, oh, that's beautiful. So one of them's a 20 and the other's a 4.
Hell yeah! You got a nat 20 on your prophecy? That's amazing.
So I now just hold on to that. I have entered. I am essentially, until I use these or until 10 minutes has passed, I am useless. But
Tatiana these fumes kind of peer around them, and they kind of take on this ethereal glow for just a moment. And kind of just hover there, their feet just ever so slightly off the ground. Kreia, darling, I need you to make me another wisdom saving throw.
I suppose I will do this. Is this an effect that would be charmed or frightened?
It is a frightened effect, yes.
Cool. I forgot that I get advantage on that.
Okay,
Satyr,
cool.
baby, Fey heritage.
the satyr, baby.
This
that is a 19.
19 saves are good.
Okie dokie.
Satyr baby, there's a way you're gonna frighten me.
You don't scare me. Listen, I've seen shit. You are like nothing. You're not scary. Sorry.
They look down at you, and they just screech as the algae that's covering them just kind of greases ever more.
That's a fun party trick.
What you doing?
Oh, it's my turn. Well, I could cast Vicious Mockery with that. Before I cast Vicious Mockery, though, I am going to use my last spell slot, and I'm going to Healing Word Diana. So let me roll.
Thank you.
A d4. Ooh, it landed on the 4 again. So you get 4 plus my spell casting ability, which is Charisma. So you get a total of 7 hit points back.
Thank you.
And then because that is a bonus action leveled spell, I can cast a cantrip as an action. And I'm going to, indeed, with the words previously spoken cast vicious mockery, and they do have to give me another wisdom save. We're just trading wisdom saves.
You're not scary.
You're
That's
just
a
not that
13.
scary. Meets it, beats it. Nothing happens.
Rude.
That's it. That's all I got.
Adrian, while underwater, is here.
Diana, it's you.
Great. So I found out I don't have disadvantage on longbow attacks, so that's
Correct.
cool. So I'm just going to go ahead and shoot this freaking hag again. I'm going to look at Cray and go, thank you. I'm going to shoot her for you now. God, it was almost a nat 20. That's so rude. That is a 7.
7 does not hit.
Sure does not. That's my turn.
Haleka is going to what else can I do with him? No, they can't do that. They're just going to attack you with their claws. They're going to look right at you, Kreia. They're going to go right for your face.
They're not. They're going to roll a 4.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Does a 9 hit?
No, it doesn't.
You see as kind of a light from Tati just wisps towards Haleka and kind of moves their hand. And Haleka kind of looks over and goes, oh, you dirty fucking oracles.
Hey, you don't get to talk about my friend that way. We're
Adrian,
gonna
make
kick your
me
ass.
a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I'm just vibing. I feel like this is. Nat 20.
All right, you are not under the effects of frightened. Go ahead and take your turn.
Awesome. I feel like as I'm feeling like something trying to get in my head, I just pop up, middle fingers up, a knife in each hand, and go for an attack.
Exactly, Lord.
He's just like arisen.
And he's like holding the knives too, so the daggers are in like this. You're just like,
I love it.
All right, so that's going to be a 21.
21 hits.
I'm waiting for magic to go. There's a 21 here.
So,
Only on a
that's-
25.
So 7 damage for the first attack.
Okay.
I want to use my offhand to go ahead and do another stabby.
Stab.
Hey, Doofus.
So,
Doofus, your offhand's gonna roll a 20.
That's a crit.
I love this so much. So that's 2 damage dice that you roll.
Yes, double the damage dice.
Can I narrate how that works?
Absolutely.
How that looks? Okay. so unlike when it takes after somebody else, Adrian's dagger immediately is encapsulated in this it's very soft, almost dawn-like. It's like dawn-like, literally. It looks like the rising sun has come out of this blade, and as you do, you feel this energy that shoots from that like shoots out of the pendant that Tati wears, out of the amulet, and it funnels itself into your dagger, and you feel this immense amount of power coming right as you bring your arm down, and as you make a connection, it's sort of like that light erupts.
Oh yeah, just rising up from the water, middle fingers in the air, daggers down, and that blinding light. That's going to be 14 damage.
They are looking rough. That'll put us at Cal.
I would like to unleash horrors.
Oh my god, please
shit.
unleash your horror.
Yeah.
All right, what does that look like?
I did not hear what that actually was. I'm just going to... Bye, guys.
Cal steps forward across the island in the middle of the room, their hand on the pendant at their neck, and you see black from their sclera expanding to hood their eye sockets in tendrils smoking from their eyes. And instead of just pressing the pendant or holding it in their palm, you see them deftly, gently even, open the locket and smoke spews out.
Alrighty. What am I gonna do? Or what are you doing? Is it an attack?
It is.
I'm scared.
I have to double check it. This is my first time using it. It's exciting. I can choose creatures within 30 feet up to my proficiency bonus.
Okay.
Can I step off the island here
Sure.
and get to the water weird?
Sure.
That is a 2 on the die.
Probably
So that
won't
will be,
hit.
I will choose the water weird and the hag.
Okay.
And as the energy rushes out of the pendant, Kreia and Adrian especially, who are in the path of it, you feel this sudden bitter sweetness whoosh past you. And just for a moment, you have this sense of avarice. That sense that your eyes are hungrier than your stomach. That your fingertips itch. Mm-hmm. And it just is a moment passing you as that energy passes you and goes to the hag and the water weird.
Spooky.
I don't know what it's like. Eyes bigger than the stomach. I don't eat.
Oh my gosh. Is that what happens to them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because I don't see...
With that, it'll be...
I'm not seeing a save or anything. It just happens.
Okay. Tati, it'll be your turn.
So I was reading the channel divinity stuff, and I need you to make a call. It does not say whether or not really I come out of this trance or if I really am just stuck for 10 minutes.
The way I read it was you were stuck for 10 minutes.
Then I guess I'm stuck for 10 minutes.
Alrighty. Kreia.
All right.
Bye, guys.
I'm gonna go ahead and do the thing that I can do.
Sorry, make a wisdom save.
Okay.
The dejection, poor Kreia.
Hey, I've passed all of them so far. That is I believe I have a, what is it, +2?
It's not
That's
high.
a 16.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast Vicious Mockery again. Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
The trait of the wisdom saves.
Rude.
Oh my
What
god,
you got?
who would ever do that?
Natural 20 for 21.
Fuck you. And I'm gonna give Adrian a bardic just to do something.
A mood, really, says the person who missed their past God knows how many turns.
I play once again the bardic is just like a quick little note on the pan flute. It's a different note for each of you. I have not decided the notes yet, so we'll get there.
Is it the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
Diana.
Yeah, let's see if I hit her with a longbow. 15 to hit.
Barely hits.
Yay! As I unleash an arrow, it whizzes over Kreia's head. for a total of, okay, that wasn't terrible, for a total of 10 damage.
Would you like to teach the class?
Oh my god. I think just frustrated. Diana has been so frustrated, feeling like she can't do anything right. Honestly, wondering if like this moment of, why am I here? Why am I even with these people? I do not belong with them. They are heroes. I am not a hero. They are. And then I just see the opening as I see Kreia and Adrian go in, Tatiana in their state, looking at Cal, just going, I don't even know what's happening. Knock an arrow and just leash it true.
As the arrow glides over and kind of gets into the neck of Haleka, you see them fall to the ground, and the water weird dissipate back into the ground. Water kind of spilling over, and Versi getting to the knees and looking up at you lot.
I'm gonna book it as fast as I can to cast Cure Wounds on her if she's looking bad.
Sure, go for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna run over and just wordlessly put my hand on her, cast Cure Wounds for a total of 5.
Okay. Noted. Thank you. Standing in front of you is Versi, who is this sun-kissed, almost elf-like mystical being with a dark black hair that kind of fades all the way down. These golden fins of armor just kind of tucked against their skin, almost embedded in them, and this beautiful pendant across their forehead. I'm sorry, Craig, what was that?
Are you all right? I mean, I assume the answer is no, but I suppose I mean in a more relative sense.
I'm doing all right. Haleka, they tortured me. They weren't really trying to do any damage yet.
Well, they can't torture you anymore.
I remember you. I sent for you.
Yeah, that's why we're here. And I'm gonna look over at Tati, who is, I assume, still in a bit of a trance.
Yeah, don't mind me back here for like another 8 minutes.
You know Tatiana, I assume.
They look over and they go and pop Tatiana out of the trance.
Oh, thank God. Or Mitros, or I don't know. How am I?
It's Versi.
That was a good one.
Versi, dear, don't be too full of yourself. It's unbecoming.
Oh, Tati, you were one of my favorites. Should have known you would have been one of the ones of prophecy.
Well, you always did have a knack for throwing me into things that I didn't want, but it is good to see you, dear.
Are you sure you did not make a mistake?
I don't make mistakes. Mistakes are not a luxury I get, unfortunately. I see the good, the bad, the dark, the light. Although the threads of time shifts, and you do have control over it, there are no mistakes.
Should we move you from this place, this temple of your father? There seem to be people intent on taking you places you do not wish to go.
I'm afraid my father wants me back. And I'm not ready for that yet.
A harsh fate.
I will send Proteus to get more guard. But I am safest down here, I assure you. This was a lapse of my own judgment of my father's animosity. But that is not what we're here to discuss. Although I do enjoy seeing Haleka getting their deserved end.
We should probably talk about why we're actually the main reason that we're here, which is this whole thing that we're supposed to be heroes. And also there's a lot going on besides that, and the whole, potential end of the world that I guess we're supposed to stop. Well,
Let's go to
end of the world as we know it.
Let's go to my quarters. It's just down the hall. And they kind of pivot turn. They lean down to Haleka and they grab a pearl that had fallen out of their pocket, and take it and put it in their own, and continue walking forward down the hall.
What was that? If you do not mind me asking.
Oh, no, it's fine. It was a gift I had given Haleka at one point.
She was a friend of yours before she betrayed you.
She was. I gave it to her to help them when they most needed. I thought they could sell it and they could get on their feet. I didn't realize they would be influenced in other manners.
I'm suspicious of her motives.
Would you like to do anything, Kyle?
Yeah. I would like to kind of size up that statement.
You can make me an insight check.
Could I potentially provide the help action?
Tati, make me a perception check.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm also curious if for some reason she is under the effect of my magic.
Okay, what'd you get on insight?
I haven't rolled yet.
Okay.
I'm just kind of laying out my thoughts here.
And a 22.
Tatiana, you notice a small piece of paper sticking out of the clothing of Haleka.
Okay. I would like to pick that up and read it or whatever.
You take a look at it, and you see on it some scribblings that says, Haleka, I bid you now make good upon your oath of service that you once swore me. You know the secret ways through the forgotten seas to the cave where my daughter dwells. Find her and bring her to Praxis unharmed, and I will release you from your oath. Sidon, Lord of all.
Okay. And I mean, I won't hide that I have this paper. But I'm gonna kind of glance over at Cal first, just because I mean we kind of shared that same brainwave, and then just is there something more to the pearl that you wanted to talk to us about?
Cal, what'd you get on that insight?
17.
First he looks back and says, I have no reason to lie to you. Haleka was in a pinch a few hundred years ago, and it was something to jumpstart them and get them out of their house, but I am assuming my father saw that opportunity of our closeness to use it against me. And Cal, you get a sense of genuineness with a 17, an overall sense. And not necessarily afflicted by your magic. You definitely get that. Please. This way. Go ahead, Diana. I cut you off. Sorry.
No, you're fine. So you have no idea why she would have turned on you?
I mean, I'm assuming if she linked up with Sidon and has that. Did you read the note out loud?
No, I didn't. I kind of held the paper up, but it's folded.
Okay.
With the contents inside.
sure that she had some type of payment better than just a few hundred gold pieces.
Hmm.
Please, please. And she shepherds you into this smaller room where there's this clamshell-like bed sitting in the corner, and this room is filled to the brim with different pearls, emeralds. There are some brooches just kind of laying over some of these beautiful pillows, and the room is outfitted with tons of offerings. So, are you guys ready to receive the prophecy?
Yes, please.
Oh, this is my best part, Tatiana. And they pull over a large basin with some herbs in it and kind of wave their hand as it catches fire and the smoke starts to billow out. They take a deep breath to inhale the vaporous fumes that are starting to surround her. Staring into each of your eyes, probing your souls with her penetrating gaze. Some time passes before she speaks. You warriors who stand here gathered will be tested. The fates have revealed 3 great tasks that must be accomplished before you are ready to sail into the 3 seas and face the Titans. You must shape the silver fires of the Lost Forge in order to craft the tools that you will need. You must claim the mighty weapon wielded against the Titans by the first Dragonlord, and you must drink deep from the bottomless Dragonhorn, for it will reveal a vision that even I cannot see. But woe unto thee, for I have seen the end of all things. My father's anger cannot be quelled, and his sister's schemes even now. Your quest may yet fail, and if it should, the sky will rain black fire, and the doom of Thylia will come. And as they utter the last word, they fall to the ground and look back up.
Well, it seems we've got a to-do list.
Sure does. I suppose, where do we even begin?
I think Kira may be able to help you on your way out, and talk to Protego as well. Protego?
Proteus?
Proteus. I made a Harry Potter
Protego,
spell.
huh?
Easy. It's all Latin to me. Psychic damage on that one. They might have some clues on some of the words. I know Astoria. There might be some things in the city there that could help you out. But before you leave, I would like to speak to you all, if you would let me. I sense a greater sense of individuality with you both. Can I expand?
Both?
What? Both?
You said both. Which two?
Oh, with you all. My apology.
Sorry. Like, poet language is it's kind of my thing.
Diana, things having some tech issues.
I keep seeing them drop every once in a while. Once I get back. Don't mind me, just back here floating.
Yeah, it's a beautiful time. We love it.
We'll get you back, Diana. Welcome back.
He had a heart attack, so I don't know what happened for the last minute.
May I please, I would like to give you each an individual reading if you'd let me.
Certainly.
I prepared a lot for this, so I'm excited.
Oh.
They go up to you, Cal, first.
Oh my God, look at it.
Had to move my iPad.
What is his face, Journey? What is happening?
They go up to you, Cal, first of all, and they get really uncomfortably close to you. And they take their tongue and lick the side of your face. And as they do, they go, ah.
Why?
You are a beauteous thing. But a flower cannot bloom if its stem wilts. So too must you. To see your destiny through, go to your divine parent Pythor. Now, king of Astoria, he wallows in his wine and his grief. And she takes your hand and kind of grabs your chin. Long having lost the luster of his glory days, you shall forge the weapon he could never wield, defeat his ancient foe and save his true love. In doing so, you shall walk a path that would allow you to outshine your father in heroism, and perhaps even join him in godhood.
You just see me, Diana's face just go, the fuck, as we find out that Cal's dad is a god.
They step up to you, Diana, and they go, don't laugh, I'm acting.
That doesn't mean that Tatiana's not like, the fuck is wrong with you? Some of us smoke weed, the other ones lick our friends' faces.
And sniffing me, apparently.
As they kind of sniff, they get close to you and they say, I smell distant shores upon you. Your very venture here to these lost lands in an Odyssey in of itself, but your journey has just begun. Seek you a way to return home or to carve out a place for yourself here in the forgotten Thylia? I cannot say. What I do know, fabulous wealth was brought to this land by the last great arrivals, the Dragonlords of yore. You must recover their lost treasure. With those boons in hand, you will find a way to sail back through the forgotten sea, or to make yourself a legend here in these lands.
Oh.
And they very cat-like lean over to Kreia, kind of leaning down. They look over you and kind of like size you up as they grab your hand and kind of run their finger up and down your arm. I'm pleased to have one with such a lofty destiny come before me. I see you are meant for greater things, yet to ride at the forefront of a flight of reborn dragons. But have you ever wondered the source of your great gifts? Pondered whence they came?
No.
I shall
really.
reveal it to you.
Okay.
You and I, you see, are kin. My father, Lord of all, once loved a mortal sorceress. She was your grandmother. My father's sister wife, Lutheria, convinced him to murder his mortal lover. However, you must avenge her, and in doing so, her spirit shall guide you to your great destiny.
So my grandpa isn't my grandpa? Oh, he's not gonna be happy about this one. Oh no. I mean, that's kind of sick, but at the same time,
I mean, I've always wanted a cousin. Please,
it's a cousin once removed.
Allow me to gift you something of hers. One moment. You see them kind of rustle in a bit of treasure, and they come back out, and they hand you a pendant, I believe. I'll double check that. A memento that I knew she would wish for you to have far more than I.
Oh, thank you. Oh boy.
It's a locket. That's right.
Ah.
It's a locket that they give you.
Okay, I'll put it on.
Surprise, motherfucker! It's cursed.
Surprise!
Then-
Curse.
Head over to you, Tati. And they hold your hands kind of just gently, both of your hands kind of looking at you in a very soft manner. You, my dear cursed one, whose veins run black with the foulest of hexes and punishments that are disproportionate to the crimes committed ages ago, I see that you must travel to the city of the dead. There you must seek the silent guardian that watches over all of Telemach. He shall reveal the nature of your curse, for he was there when the curse was placed upon your blood. And they reach up and they kind of gently stroke your face in a way that they have before, in a very very light way, as they kind of do it in the back end as almost to stroke a snake, but respectful of you. And then they look over to Adrian and they say, I'm sorry for this, but I wish to speak to Adrian alone.
Why?
Sometimes you can't question oracles. It's just better we step outside.
Well, if you say so, Tati.
I'll be all right.
And we all step out.
If I can have you four remove your headphones, or
You bitch.
Can we stay on camera and react?
you can stay on camera and react, but I do want you to remove your headphones so that you cannot hear it, and I will give you a thumbs up when to come back. As the four leave the room, they look over to you, Adrian, and they say, my heart. The fates are cruel indeed to rip us apart so quickly after you have come to my rescue. Before I speak to you of your great nature, I would ask you to swear an oath to me here and now that once you've accomplished your fate and prevent the doom of Thylea, that you will return to me and let our hearts sing forever as one. Once more.
Oh, new consciousness. Who this?
You hear in your head, Adrian, I think you might have known them beforehand.
Adrian is he goes even more ghostly white, more than before, like eggshell glow in a UV light. I am so sorry. I don't know who I am. I can't begin to try and know who you are.
They grab the side of your face, and I sense the change in you. Two minds locked in one body. You intrigue me, and it is interesting. Still, with all this going on, I find you even more beautiful of a creature. Swear this oath.
Will you teach me who I once was? And I'd like to do a insight check. See if they are being genuine, that they knew who I once was.
Make me an insight check.
First of all, how dare you?
You technically chose this epic path not knowing what was going to happen.
Yeah, 18. 18.
You get the sense that they are absolutely and completely genuine with you. They have a genuine attachment to who Adrian was, and you get the sense that there is some sense of a romantic sense. There is definitely there.
If you teach me who I was,
I promise.
I'll let you know. I don't see how anyone could want a heart that no longer beats.
When you lived thousands of years, you begin to yearn the things that are less common. Mortals are great and all, but you, my dear, to seal the oath, you must say, I, Adrian, swear to come back after my adventures, and the oath will be locked in place.
I, Adrian, promise to return once my adventures are done to you.
She gives a smirk. I've always had a soft spot for mortals, but I had no idea what it meant to love, not truly, before I laid eyes upon you. I shall now speak your fate. You are destined to see your order rise once more. I see you once more wearing your famed armor and crown. You must retake them. Seek the temple. Seek them out at the necropolis at Telemach. Old friends wait for you there.
Just mind blown. You need to send me that in a note later, but 100%.
Absolutely will, yeah.
That wasn't a sign from me. Okay, anyway, sorry. They can't hear me. Okay.
Please, go back to your friends.
I give a bow, turning away, trying to hide the pure, sheer panic of what they have just done.
I'm going to bring everyone back now. You guys
music
see,
was so soothing for all of that.
you guys see as Adrian makes his way out of the cave, not followed by Versi, alone.
You're all right, Adrian.
How'd it go?
You see Adrian's face paler than usual, eyes bugged out. I have a lot to process.
Okay.
Well, you let us know if you need anything.
A nap
Please?
would be good. We can discuss.
I think a nap would be excellent.
More than a nap, maybe? Can we go to bed?
Yeah.
I don't even sleep, but I need a nap.
Cal! Your father is a god?
Yes.
My grandpa's a titan.
Yeah, your grandpa is Sidon.
It seems like we have a lot to process,
Right.
but
Sleep
right
time.
now is probably not the best time. We're all pretty banged up, and I, for one, and she's gonna kind of like snap her fingers together, and just like a little puff of pink, like that pink and green magic pops up, and she's like, and I'm running on empty, guys.
About the
Same.
same. Yeah. I think we need to find it. It is safe here, she says, if we spend the night or ask her if there's a place in the temple we can stay. She said it was safe.
Tati, can you go ask her? I'm not sure I can go back in there right now.
Yeah, of course. And Adrian, I'll kind of like, I don't know if when I say things like I would clap your shoulder, I don't know why that feels exceptionally manly for something she would do, but like just kind of like pat you on the shoulder.
Like you cut G.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, like you cut G. No, I'm just kidding. But no, she would like pat you on the shoulder and just kind of like lean into you. Whatever she told you, it sounds worse than it probably is. And I will go back in and Versi, dear, where do you propose we spend the evening?
Speak to Proteus. I'm sure you could sleep in some of the priest rooms. I don't think they'll need them right now.
Fair enough. You've really rattled him.
I know he can handle it.
And I'm just gonna kind of walk over and I'm gonna hand her that. I'm not gonna hand her the note, but I'm just gonna take care of yourself and turn and leave.
As you guys make your way back up the stairs, you are greeted by Proteus, kind of sitting in the main chamber.
Could Proteus, would it be possible for us to stay the night here?
Yeah, you guys could do that. That's no problem. We have 6 rooms that are unoccupied, so...
Great. I will
Cool.
go take one. Well, get some good rest then.
You are the heroes. Then is it true?
Apparently so.
Well, the future of Thalia may be bleak, but there's always hope. The people of this land will look to your actions as a sign of things to come. Seek neither fame nor fortune, but show them the true meaning of heroism. Make yourselves a beacon of light as we enter this temple of darkness, or this time of darkness, and go with the blessings of this temple on your journey.
Thank you, Proteus.
Thanks.
I think we're just gonna head to our rooms unless there's anything else people want to do.
As you guys kind of head to the back area, you're kind of greeted by Kira, and they go, "Listen, forget what Proteus said. This is your chance to win fame beyond your wildest dreams. You want fame, right?"
No,
I don't know anymore.
I do not.
Thought I did. I don't know that that's... I don't know that that's my goal. I don't know what my goal is, to be quite honest with you. We've all had a very long day today, and there are benefits to fame. I don't want to discount it as something that is frivolous or vain. And to be quite honest, I don't think vanity is that bad of a sin. But, and I don't think fame should be discounted. I think it can be very useful, and maybe it is still something we should try and go for, just for the sake of maybe we can get some help. And there's so many... There's a lot going on.
I completely understand. And fame may not be our goal, but it is probably going to happen. These great labors are only just the beginning. The path ahead of you is filled with opportunities for winning fame. And if you truly manage to rise to your fate to confront the Titans, then poets will sing your songs of deeds for ages to come. With that said, word of you will spread.
I guess there's no avoiding the fame.
I recommend you take an oath of the fellowship. All 5 of you. That way, no fame outranks the other, and you all are sung in songs as equals.
I think that would be wise.
Kira, you know who I am, don't you?
I do.
Not my father's child, but my mother's.
So you want fame to yourself?
No. You really think that fame is a good thing for me? Or anyone near me? Why would I want that?
Well, then stay under the radar. But I mean, the 5 that take down the Titan and supposedly save us from doom, it's almost unavoidable.
What does this oath entail?
I encourage you to swear an oath of the Fellowship. This is a sacred oath that will bind you together as one spirit of solidarity. When one of you wins fame, all of you share it. And who knows, perhaps the magic of the oath will even protect you against some of the dangers that lie ahead.
I do not think there is any harm in swearing an oath to people I care so deeply for.
What are the conditions? What are the breakage conditions of this oath? How does it break?
You must all agree to the oath, and you must all agree to disband the Fellowship. One person cannot make that.
So it cannot be broken unless all of us choose to break it.
Correct.
Well, what do you think then? Shall we do it?
We should vote.
I think we should arrest first. With the news I received, a lot needs to be discussed.
Understood.
Nothing, I do not, I love you all, but we need to process.
Understood, Adrian.
That's fair.
Good night then. And Kira, we will speak with you in the morning.
I can help you figure out where to go next.
Thank you for all of your help.
And that is where we'll end today's session. Welcome to Odyssey of the Dragonlords. We are in the thralls of it now. You all have your individual prophesies. Got some interesting stuff there. That was really exciting. I was really excited for that. I will send you guys. I will send you guys the little snippet that I said to you because I did write them out pretty much word for word. I prepped
Thank
that.
you.
Thank you.
Just give me a day or two because you know me.
Yeah.
This is a point to say there is a fame system built into this module, which is kind of it's been harping on it. And the fame system that is in here is going to affect different aspects of the game. Somewhat significantly. And we'll discuss more about that after the call. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Lore's Mama. Hi, how you doing? Mist, thank you so much for being our audio mod.
Thanks,
Mander,
Mist.
welcome in. How you doing? I don't think I said hi to you. I hope you guys had a good time. And we're just going to go ahead and start off with where the fuck can we find you, Evelyn?
You can find me here on Twitch on my Evelyn Sometimes. I can do words today. You can find me everywhere at Evelyn Sometimes. Here on Twitch, Wednesdays and Fridays, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm very excited about Tears of the Kingdom on Friday, and we'll be taking my very, very first look of it on my stream. So tune in if you want to see that reaction, because I am stoked. Yeah, that's all I got.
Tipsy?
You can find me on TikTok and on Twitch at the Tipsy Tiger, where I do a bunch of cosplay stuff and storytelling on TikTok, and on Twitch I stream. Currently, I'll only be streaming this week on Sunday, but you can come see me play some more Arcade Spirits. You can also see me on Mondays up through the 29th running All's Fair for Magic Academy. And if you're interested in getting any commissioned custom one-shots, you can find me on Coffee. Thank you.
Lore.
Hi. You can find me all the places /Sweet Lore, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and here on Twitch. So regular schedule this weekend still, Saturday, Sunday, 6 Central Time, 7 Eastern. Saturday we are going to do some Stardew Valley again. I'm going to start buying my animals, and if you've got a favorite Twitch streamer you want me to name them after, you got to come hit me up because we're going to name them after all my friends. Sunday, we're hopefully going to finish mail time. Big fun announcement though. Thursday, I have a super fun opportunity. I will be playing the co-op series. We were here with the one and only Duckburg, who sort of makes me want to kill somebody right now. But we'll be playing the We Were Here series. I don't know how that's gonna work out, but please, it'll be 7:30 Central Time. Definitely something you're not gonna want to miss. And
Speaking of Duckburg,
Hi, Duck.
It's like we summoned him.
I'm unsettled.
Speaking of
Amazing.
Duckburg,
Oh my
Because
god.
I shouted him out too.
at the
I'm
end of
so
our stream.
Comfortable. Anyway, so I'll be streaming with that nerd on Thursday at 7:30 Central Standard Time, 8:30 Eastern. And you know, one final fun announcement. It's Nurses Week. Be nice to your fucking nurses.
Like Lore's mama.
Yes.
Yeah, like my mom.
Welcome in, Lexa. How you doing, Royal Rat, Duck, Wanderer, Cal, Cherney, where can we find you?
I'm all over the place. You can find me at Cherney Adventures on Twitch Monday through Thursday, and with a pop-up stream on Friday this week. I do a whole bunch of other stuff out on socials. I have been doing pre-shows on TikTok in the mornings as well. So share a cup of coffee with me in the mornings here US time before I go live on Twitch.
And Doofus, where can we find you?
Hi, I'm Doofus the Main Cleric. You can mainly find me on TikTok making goofy videos or on the post office wall at your local post office. Reminding you, always make sure to read the terms and service before clicking I agree.
What?
I don't know.
You can also find me at your local post office wall. Okay, I'm going to the post office tomorrow, Doofus, and if you're not there, we're gonna fight.
I'll meet you at Denny's.
I freaking love you, dude. Okay. Thank you guys so much. This was a really good session. I'm excited to get into it and kind of uncover what's in here. I'm everywhere, moha. I regret my time traveler backstory. That would be rough. But we will be live Saturday with some Hunger Games. And then on Monday with All's Fair, and Tuesday for episode 3 of Odyssey the Dragonlords. We're in full swing of this thing. We're fucking go for it. Thank you, Laura, for rating in.
You're welcome. I've been here the whole fucking time.
Thanks for coming in with the raid, Laura. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, I know. I forgot. Listen, so I keep everybody minimized, right? And then here comes it. I was like, oh shit, I'm in this raid. Now I know how Journey feels.
Grab those raid emotes, because we're gonna head over to one and only Hi John, I'm Dad.
nice.
Love
as
it.
Host of the Bachelor, someone who picks me to be their lover, I guess.
I
Pretty much
rated
how I
him
saw
yesterday.
that go down. But we're very excited. I've never actually rated into them, so this is actually really exciting for me. So grab those redomers. Let's hop over there. Say hello. Remember to be kind to one another. Be kind to yourself. And we'll see you next Tuesday. Bye-bye. I need it, Evelyn.
Oh, bye-bye.
Bye.